Hello, good people of the internet. Let's try this again. And welcome to episode 3 of Famipod, a podcast for family, where we talk about all the nerdy news affecting your family this week, like the rundown from Nintendo's Partner Direct, our state of play predictions, and a brand new Horizon game. I'm your host, Ryan Tierney, and with me I have my brothers under the fan umbrella. To my that way, I gotta take that out. Directly below me, it's our pride and joy, our beautiful Swedish baby boy, Mr. Dennis Lofgren. How
Hi.
you doing, Dennis? Hi. All right. And somewhere else on screen, we got the man who really needs to stop playing Balatro. It's Mr. Redacted, Curly. Curly, how you doing?
Hi.
I hate it. All right, sweet. All right. I'm gonna try to get some actual responses out of you guys now. So how actually are y'all doing tonight?
I'm
Uh,
doing
I'm,
all right.
Doing a lot better than last week. I no longer feel like I'm dying, except I feel like I'm still dying a little bit, but I'm not dying as bad. One weird thing that I've never experienced is the medication that they put me on. They're like, yeah, you might be sensitive to sunlight, which I like assumed would just be like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. But like, there was a moment this morning when I got out of my car and looked at the sun for 2 solid seconds on accident, and then I got to Ryan. I was just like, I was like, I audibly was like, the sun, and it's been fucking me up all day.
Even the doctors know you're a vampire now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, with that, if you, Dennis, you want to tell us how you're doing? How you been, man?
I'm very excited.
You're very excited. What are you very excited about?
I mean, we had some incredibly important news recently. It is
Yeah.
very important for us as a premier family-related show to cover.
Why don't you tell us
Extremely
about it?
relevant.
Yes, please watch this video. Oops, wrong thing. There it is.
Yeah.
You ready?
Ready?
You ready?
You ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Buckle up for the next chapter of Fast and Furious at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Wowie zowie.
That's
Wow.
right, everybody. There is a
Before
Fast and Furious roller coaster coming.
to
And
Universal.
I don't know if there's anything more relevant that we can talk about right now as a family show.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, the fam in Famipod has nothing to do with Nintendo. It is completely directed towards Fast and the Furious.
We're trying to reach Vin
It's-
Diesel. The end goal is get Vin Diesel on the show.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the whole reason we're doing this. We don't
Yeah.
really
The whole
care about
reason.
video games. We just want to talk to
Exactly.
Vin Diesel.
I DM'd him right before the show started, like, hey, you want to ride? No context. Still waiting on an answer, but it's time will tell.
Dennis, this begs the question: what's the closest? Is there multiple Universal locations? A.
in the trailer they
B-
say it's specifically Universal Hollywood.
Okay.
Uh,
So
So
this
not
means,
ours.
So well, I mean, this also begs the question, Dennis. Is this how we get you to come to the States?
I mean, I would love to. I don't have money.
I mean, we'll figure that out. Money's not important. We know Vin Diesel.
Yeah, dude.
Vin Diesel.
Bro, we're about to get first class tickets with Vin Diesel on the ride. You don't think he can fly you out to Cali?
See, okay, I think we set the bar too low of just talking to Vin Diesel. The ultimate goal of this podcast, and we call it after this happens, is we go on this ride with Vin Diesel.
Dude, that would
That's
be
the title
awesome.
of the podcast. Yeah. Bro, we're going to live stream it. It's going to be terrible quality. It's gonna be great.
Our ultimate goal is to go on the Fast and Furious roller coaster with Vin Diesel.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do.
That's all we want to do. And one day we're gonna make
He's
it
gonna
happen.
drive this over the ocean all the way to Hollywood for a family.
Full family.
Uh,
Yo,
I mean,
All right.
legitimately, that
just-
ride looks sick.
it
Like,
looks
It does
sick.
really
Looks
cool.
sick.
It actually looks
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, like the fact that like we have these crazy roller coasters where our feet kind of dangle and they take you upside down, flip you around. I've never seen a roller coaster that just spins you in place. That's fucked up. Like, that's. I wonder like how disorienting that must be, but probably extremely.
Yeah. I actually haven't
Dude,
been
for
on a
audio
roller coaster
listeners,
in a longest time.
for audio listeners, it's literally a roller coaster, and you're in a car, and the car just rotates constantly as if it's just drifting in circles while you're just riding.
Yeah,
a roller
it's not
coaster.
rotating constantly, but it rotates in a way that makes it looks like it drifting in along the curves of the
Yeah,
roller coaster.
Do you think so? Diego puts in the chat. I imagine it's a teacup ride, but I don't imagine you control the direction of the drift. Like it probably drifts in a predetermined direction. I would hope. Okay.
Exactly. It's like Vin Diesel is driving it himself.
Yeah.
does he ever drift in the movies? Because I know he's like supposedly was like teaching Han at some point or something, but like
I mean,
he was only in that movie for like 8 seconds.
yeah. I mean, it is implied that he challenges the Drift King at the end of
Yeah,
Tokyo Drift.
which is
Right.
hilarious.
And I mean, there has to be a scene at some point where he drifts. I can't really think of it right now because it's not really a focus of the show
yeah,
or the movies. But yeah,
It's not
he
really a
definitely
focus
drifts.
of this video game themed show.
Yeah, I mean, if we ever do like a Patreon, we need to have like movie commentaries for every Fast and Furious movie. It's like a thing
Yeah.
that you get on the
Like-
Patreon.
Like live watches, and we talk about the movies, or like review.
I mean,
type
we
things?
record our own commentary over
Okay.
the movie.
Interesting.
Mhm. With Vin Diesel.
Oh, all right. Adding to the goal. Moving the bar.
But yeah, I mean, as the background, like the whole family thing, it started from when we were doing Mario 64, our Mario 64 co-op speedruns, and we tried to figure out like, what is this? and we just basically made it into a Fast and Furious joke that we're speedrunning for family. And that's where it was all born.
The power of family is what got us the world record in that speedrun race. So
Yeah,
You know,
the world record in a category that we made ourselves called the family run.
exactly. Yeah, they can never take that away from us.
Exactly.
I mean, they could.
But they won't, because they're cowards.
They won't.
All right, do we want to move on to the
Alright,
real news, or do we want to watch it one more
Let's move on.
time?
Did it? You know what? This is the podcast for family. Let's go one more round with Diesel before we move
Roll
on.
the clip.
You ready?
Ready?
You ready?
You ready? Are you ready?
Buckle up for the next chapter of Fast and Furious at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Fucking
Hollywood
awesome.
Yeah,
Drift.
Hollywood
wait.
Drift. Maybe the fact that it's called Hollywood Drift means that it's never coming to any other Universal Studios.
That's a good point. That's unfortunate if that's the case.
Do they have a Nintendo World at Hollywood? Or is that only
Think-
in what is it, Orlando?
I think that's in Orlando.
Oh, that's
I want to say it's at both.
because then I could have justified it as also a way to go to Nintendo World.
I could be wrong. I thought it went to Hollywood first, and then they did it at Orlando, but I could be wrong.
Well,
I think
no,
it was Orlando first. Or well, first it was Japan.
Yeah, it's
I
Japan
think the
first,
first
and then they
American
came to
location
Orlando.
Was Orlando.
Maybe it's in. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. There's no way for
If
us
only-
to know.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
there's no way to know, dude.
Yeah,
Like-
we
like
don't have the
Diego-
It's one of
tools
life's great mysteries.
to find out.
Like Diego says, if it doesn't make like engine sounds, then what a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and as we were saying before we went live, you know, if it doesn't have the Tokyo Drift like intro music, like race intro music, it's I send it back.
I mean, they can only do that.
there
if they
does appear
do
to
it in Japan.
be a Super Nintendo World Universal Studios Hollywood.
Okay.
Cool.
Opened in 2023 February.
Okay.
Is
Well,
there-
so
is it
here's
like-
here's the
Is
here's
it like the whole
here's the
thing? Do they
question.
have? Do
3
they
years
have
ago.
like the Donkey Kong Country part as well?
Don't know.
So here's the question: Do we now push the bar even further? So Vin Diesel on this Hollywood Drift, right? But also Nintendo World, Mario Kart with Vin Diesel, and he's got to wear a Mario hat.
Oh, we could get a real picture of him in the Mario hat.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Reach for the stars, you know.
Yeah.
Dress
Yeah,
for the
that
job
would
you
be
want.
I don't
awesome.
see anything about Donkey Kong on this one, which is really lame.
Yeah, because there's all
But-
like the Donkey Kong ride is also like
I
the
know-
coolest one.
Yeah, Donkey Kong is definitely at the Orlando.
Because that's the roller coaster that like where you like jump between tracks. If I remember right.
Mhm.
I just remember seeing the I just remember the patent. I don't think I've actually seen the actual ride.
This is just going off of like stupid AI overview, but supposedly it is an issue of like space that they don't have the Donkey Kong expansion at the Universal Studios Hollywood.
Mm.
So
Okay.
take that with a grain of salt, but it makes a lot of sense because it's not like they can expand that park very much in fucking Hollywood, California.
Yeah. All right, do we want to move on to the real topic of the show?
Yeah. Speaking of Donkey Kong, let's talk about a direct that he wasn't in. Gentlemen, we had a Nintendo partner direct. Was it last week? Was it? Time is a blur.
Yeah, it's all running together for me.
I believe it was last week.
We had two
after
directs.
the variety show. Yeah, because we had Tamagotchi Life, and then
Yeah, we had
so
two
there was a-
Nintendo Directs since the last episode.
Yeah, it was on February 5th. Exactly a week
Okay.
ago.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we had a partner showcase, or a partner direct come and go, with from what I could tell was very middling reactions. As the partner directs typically get. But I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. If we want to just kind of run through it one game at a time, or y'all want to give me your overall thoughts on the direct?
I can give my overall thoughts. It was fine. I mean, partner directs generally are nothing that I'm like super crazy hyped about. There wasn't really that much surprising here, but there were quite a few things that I'm excited as hell for. One of them being Orbitals. That game, every
That's pretty
time we
cool.
see that, I'm just like
Orbitals looks
fucking
amazing.
super hyped. Looks incredible. That's the one with like the retro anime art style. That's basically like the Haze
Takes
Light
Two.
style.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
looks very It
co-op
Takes
player.
Two, like a gameplay perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we got an update, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, for Hollow Knight, the OG, the Nintendo
Yes.
Switch 2 edition,
It is out
with
now.
with upgraded everything. It's fucking awesome. What a better time to jump into the franchise. And then Elliot looks cool.
Yep.
Other than that, nothing really stuck out. Like
Life of Elliot.
Pragmata looks awesome, but I'm probably not gonna play that on Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
I
it was a
mean-
little disappointing to have the ending be like, we have this legendary developer or whatever they did, and it's just like, hey, I'm Todd Howard. Here's a bunch of old games, and I'm like, okay, cool.
And not Starfield.
Yeah.
Okay, but like also like just from the Bethesda stuff, we've got the idea that they're gonna try to run Oblivion on a Switch too, and I just cannot wait for the inevitable news stories coming out that game just runs like complete crap.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't
Switch.
know. I don't know, because like the fact that like reports are coming out like Resident Evil Requiem is running fantastic on the Switch. It seems like it really
there is a
depends
difference
on
there, which is that Oblivion Remastered is technically like a disaster on all platforms.
All platforms.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So like
So
they
it's not optimized anywhere.
Yeah, no, they didn't fix it. They barely like fixed it. It actually barely is like generous to say they didn't do anything really at all since release. It has like all of the classic Unreal Engine things, which are all like fixable problems. It's just that some developers just don't do it.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. But my biggest surprise, talking about the Bethesda stuff, was how good Indiana Jones looks. Like, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
told me that was Switch 2 footage, I like or if you told me that was like Series S or something, I would have believed you. But this is Switch 2. Like, it just looks like Indiana Jones. It was
Mhm.
really impressive
That's what
port,
I mean, like-
especially right after they showed Fallout 4, which looks absolute
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah. I mean, the Fallout games kind of always look ass.
Yeah, but like
like
the PS4
dude-
version looks better than this.
Yeah. Hey, dude, it's crazy how like the third party games on Switch 2 just continue to be a complete mixed bag.
Yeah.
Like it just really is like very optimizable, but I'm not a developer, but like why it seems to be that like some games come out like super great on it and some are just kind of bad. I don't know. But I don't see myself playing Indiana Jones on the Switch, but like it's cool that it's there. The funniest thing is the fact that this will be the only way to physically buy the game, because they're actually not doing the game card thing. They're putting the game actually on the Nintendo Switch cart.
Oh wow.
Like
Aren't
of all third party games to not have the card, like that's so stupid.
isn't there a physical release for PS5?
Was there? I didn't think there was.
I'm pretty sure there was. Maybe I might be wrong on that.
It'll probably be another console where I unfortunately do not play Indiana Jones.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I want to play it.
the-
I just haven't gotten around to it.
The the biggest news from this direct, I'm just saying, could be kind of glossed over the fact that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth announced for the Switch 2 so quickly after remake was announced. I mean, game of the year 2024. You know what I'm saying? Coming to the Switch 2. It's pretty
Yep.
exciting.
That one,
do-
I'll be surprised if it's optimized great, but like it'll be interesting to see if it is.
I'm pretty sure the remake version was pretty good, and if I recall right, like the biggest issue with the initial PS5 release of Rebirth was the image quality, which they fixed on the PS5 Pro version with PSSR, and Switch
Mhm.
2 has DLSS, so that should be solved there.
Yeah,
And,
comparable at least.
Yeah. So, but we'll see how stable the frame rate is.
That's a big
in that
game
one.
for
Yeah.
like
Ah,
a Switch
man.
game.
I'm so excited. I'm about to replay through.
Might be too
both of
big,
these
some
games
might
on the
say.
Switch.
Are you gonna play it on
No
Switch?
one would say that. I might. You know what? I don't have a Steam Deck, and I've wanted to play these games portable for like so long. Also, this gives me hope. The fact that we've gotten remake and rebirth so quickly, we're gonna get like Kingdom Hearts natively on the Switch, and that's happening. I'm gonna put money on it that's happening like this year.
I mean, it has to be happening.
It absolutely has to be happening.
What are they gonna call the collection this time?
I mean, the ports for Steam didn't get any renaming.
Yeah,
It'll
but
just
this
be the
isn't an
same thing.
opportunity for them to resell it in some like enhanced way of like
It's gonna be called Hopes and Dreams.
the Ultima package or something.
It's gonna be called Hopes and Dreams divided by 4
Yeah.
special edition.
I like it.
Plus-
I like it.
Plus Sora is
What
in
if it's
Smash
like-
now.
What if it's like Kingdom Hearts 3.2 or something stupid? Like, we get just the tiniest tease of Kingdom Hearts 4. But it's final mix, but for real this time.
It's just called Final Mix.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I don't whatever they name it. I just want more Kingdom Hearts content. And I look. This is how they do it, right? They set us up. They give us the collection, and then they give us the announcement for Kingdom Hearts 4 right there.
Ryan, Dennis, Ryan and I have argued a little bit about this. Not argued, but like we both stand on opposite sides here. I stand firmly in believing that we're going to get the third Final Fantasy VII remake before we see Kingdom Hearts 4.
There's no way.
I
There's no
agree.
shot.
One thing I was gonna say regarding this release is that I think the reason why they're pushing out Rebirth so fast is because I think the next one is coming out soon, and they want everyone to have played on Switch to have the opportunity to play them. Especially another thing which is interesting with both of these releases is that they're not full price.
Yeah,
Which
it's pretty sad.
indicates
really?
like both of them are $50 apparently, which to me indicates
That's crazy.
Which to
That's
me
awesome.
indicates that they feel it's a stretch to charge full price because they also expect people to buy the new game when it comes out. So in order to lower the price, they probably feel it puts a little less strain on Switch players' wallets with such rapid releases.
Yeah, you're always making a lot of sense, and it's making my heart hurt.
I would just be shocked if we saw Kingdom Hearts 4 before it. Like that game, the last thing that we got was like, hey guys, just let y'all know it still exists. Here's some screenshots. Felt like such a we are not there, y'all message to me that I was just
I
like,
still think that
yo.
was just good. That was just good faith because hey, we're canceling Missing Link, a game that the fan base was really looking forward to, and you know, here's a little nugget to get y'all by, like until
Maybe.
we're ready to show you some more. I still am firmly in the camp we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4 this year, because if we don't get it this year,
no shot, dog.
I don't think we're getting 4 and part 3 in the same year, and we're getting part 3 next year. There's no way they're missing the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. It's coming out next year.
There's no shot that we're getting a Kingdom Hearts game this year, just simply for the fact that we haven't seen it. Like we never
seen it.
get. I mean,
We saw it 6 years ago, or
that was for
4
the
years
announcement
ago.
trailer. I mean, they love to like dole this game, this franchise out with marketing.
they
There's
don't.
no shot that they're gonna release it this year and let us know in a few months. We would have known this game's coming out this year.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that take. Maybe. I think we're getting it this year.
Well, I
No
don't
way,
think
bro.
I don't think it's coming this year, but next year could make sense. I mean, if we
In the
look
same,
at
you think they're going to drop them both in the same year? Because I'm here for that. Don't get me wrong.
Kingdom Hearts 4,
2027 year dreams.
Kingdom Hearts 4 and third.
Part 3.
I don't know. I
'Cause,
think,
like-
No, bro.
I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is pretty far away. Like the
Kingdom
rumor,
Hearts 4 is 2028. Next year's
the
Final
rumor-
Fantasy.
The rumor with Part 3 is that they were considering on whether or not to upgrade to Unreal Engine 5, and they apparently opted to stick with 4 because they wanted to, because they thought upgrading to 4 would delay the project, and they were already like on pace basically. So that tells me that they're like, the engines are fucking going, dude. They're going. They're there. They're fucking
They're
done
fucking,
soon.
man.
Exactly. And I
Bro.
I could see a situation where, because between 7 Remake, which was released in 2020, and Rebirth, which came out in 2024, that's a 4-year gap. But Rebirth was a very different game, a much larger game than Remake. So I could imagine that there was a lot of like technology, like more like tech stuff that they had to do to adjust their version of UE4 to work the way that they would have had to work for Rebirth. But part 3 is probably going to be quite similar to Rebirth. So
Yeah, I mean they have the full
that
map
could-
pretty
that
much,
could mean-
minus a few spots.
so that could mean that part 3 might just be a 3-year gap.
Maybe. I mean, there's a lot to wrap up there. I think like comparatively to what they had from the original game to what I feel like they have to do with what they've set up from Remake and Rebirth. I feel like I would love a 3-year gap. I'd absolutely love for the game to come out next year, and I think it will.
Tomorrow.
But that's next year. Next year. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love for it to come out tomorrow.
That would piss me off.
No, I'd be in line to buy it tomorrow. I'd be calling down. Yeah, y'all are hurting my heart because I don't want to wait until 2028 for Kingdom Hearts. They can't keep getting away with this. They can't keep doing this.
Yes,
to
they
me.
can.
They can't
They've
keep
done
doing
it again and again. Yes, they can.
They
can't.
have to make sure Darth Vader is ready. The AI voice
That's
for Darth
true.
Vader now that James Earl Jones is dead, so they gotta make sure the AI voice is done, ready to go. No, they're probably, if they have Darth Vader, definitely getting a voice actor. They did AI Darth Vader. Imagine what a fucking disaster that would be. Wow.
Oof.
Our Nintendo partner Direct turned into a Kingdom Hearts topic. I love it.
Yeah. What did you think about the Nintendo Direct?
I thought it was fine. My expectations are usually set pretty well for partner directs, and as partner directs go, I felt like this was pretty good. It's about what games aren't currently on the Switch that could come to the Switch. I mean, like, and I think the narrative around the Switch 2 is it going to have better third party support. They're proving it right off the bat. The fact that you're getting Requiem day and date is crazy to me. That we live in that timeline now. So, the internet's going to be the internet, and they're going to complain. I overall thought this was fine. It was right in line with my expectations.
I mean, I thought
I would say the same.
I thought it was pretty bad. I don't know what Nintendo is doing. Why didn't they announce? Why didn't they announce? I'm trying to think of anything. Why didn't they announce Master Chief for Smash? That they should have done that. It was a partner direct. I'm kidding, obviously.
You know what Nintendo Direct I was stoked on? Tamagotchi Life, dude. That game looks awesome. It's like,
I didn't actually see it.
It looks unhinged and stupid in the best way. Like it's Animal Crossing on all the drugs.
Yeah,
it's great.
I love this, the whole like story that they were doing in the Direct with, like, what was her name, Angie?
Oh yeah,
She just kept falling in love with people.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. And just the I forget the guy that always hosts the Nintendo Directs. They made him a me.
Oh yeah, Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm excited for that. It hurts my feelings that we got more Animal Crossing New Horizon updates this year, only because I would love just a new Animal Crossing. But like this is pretty much one. Like, looking at it, it really is just like an Animal Crossing, but funnier and more unhinged.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the relationship aspect too. It's just so stupid. I can't wait.
Also, in a very usual Nintendo move, you can be non-binary in the game. So pronouns guy is
Oh,
gonna come
yeah.
back and he's gonna be real mad this time.
Yeah.
Dude, I think about him so much. Where he's like so genuinely upset, and it's like pronouns. So funny. Anyway, but what is cool is that you can both be non-binary and you can select your Miis to be attracted to all genders and none. So you can even
Oh,
be
that's pretty
asexual
cool.
in the game,
It's
which is
good.
pretty cool.
It's like an unexpected move from like a very Japanese game, but like very welcoming one. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I cannot wait for the review bombs
Oh yeah.
just because of that. Like, I can't wait. It's so
It's
fucking
just-
cool, man. I love people.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's great.
pronouns guy managed to like duplicate himself.
Yeah. That's got to be the first Nintendo game that lets you do that, right? I don't think you can do that with your regular Miis.
Yeah, I'm not sure because but I do know that it was a big controversy with the first Tomodachi Life because you could only be either male or female and attracted to either male or female.
Right. Well,
So before we move on from the direct, do you guys think? So we've got Tomodachi Life. We got a partner direct. Y'all think a regular first party direct is imminent?
I would have thought that we would have had one by now, but yeah, I mean, it has to be, right? They always give you a direct to outline what's coming out for the first half of the year, unless they just don't have anything, which would be surprising. But
I mean, I
They
could
usually-
see us not getting one until Summer Game Fest time.
It'd be interesting. Their year is just not very like mapped out. It feels like, right? And usually, like we get a couple directs like clustered together here. Like, so we're getting Pokemon, like a Pokemon Presents at the end of the month for Pokemon Day, I would assume. And we got this partner direct, some kind of indie. What is it? Indie World now, or I miss it when they called it an Indies. It made so much more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
that was a great one.
Indie World is so like generic and boring.
Yeah.
Nindy
I mean,
is so
I
good.
do like the indie directs. I just liked the name Nindy better.
Yeah, I get excited for those. No, dude, like I think this just says like if we don't get one soon, that this fall is gonna be a banger fall for Nintendo. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
You
I
think that's what
also-
that means?
They have
Yeah,
like a fair.
I think so.
They have like basically one release a month until the direct. Like I think we could, we know that like next their next release or most recent. Wait, is it out yet? Mario Tennis Fever.
Fever came out today. Yep.
Yeah, so Fever is out today.
Comes out.
The next
tomorrow.
release after that is it's not technically Nintendo, but Pokemon Pocopia, which is on March 5th. And then
That's a big one.
then you have the Switch 2 version of Mario Bros. Wonder. Then Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Mario Wonder is March 26th, and then Tomodachi Life is April 16th. Then after that, it would probably be Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, which doesn't have a defined release date, only estimated Q2. So I think we could get like an overview trailer, one of those like longer trailers that they do. We could get like an overview trailer where they reveal a release date, and that could be before then. Because that would be, and it would make sense if they released that in May, because May is right now empty for Nintendo, and then you would get the direct in June. I think that would make sense.
Do y'all think? And I'll ask you to put your cards on the table here. Do y'all think Fortune's Weave is like the peak game for Nintendo this year, or is there something bigger?
There'll probably be one more big one in the vein of not necessarily 3D Mario, but like I don't know, like a lesser caliber, but like up there one.
Mm,
I still think a Luigi's Mansion 3 could happen. I feel like
4.
that would be another
4.
big one. Sorry, 4. Luigi's Mansion 4 could happen, or we could get. I don't expect it this year just because I don't, but like a Mario Maker 3 type title, something along those lines.
Yeah, Mario Maker 3 makes a lot of sense. I feel like I want a Luigi's Mansion 4, but I don't feel super hopeful that that's imminent.
I mean, Luigi's Mansion 4 would make sense. While Next Level Games, the last game they made was Mario Strikers Battle League. They did help with design on Prime 4 Beyond, but that wouldn't have been anywhere close to the majority of what they worked on. That means that they haven't made a game since 2022, and I think it would make a lot of sense if Luigi's Mansion 4 is the next one. Because Luigi's Mansion 3 did probably like way better than they imagined. Like that is by far the best selling game in the series, and as a result of that success, they did make a port of 2.
Yeah,
So I
we've
do
got
think
all of them playable now on the Switch.
yeah, so I think that could
Finally.
be I think a situation that could have happened here was that maybe like Next Level Games maybe wanted to make another Strikers game. Nintendo saw a lot of success with their Mario Sports games, so they were like, okay. And then Luigi's Mansion 3 sold like hotcakes, and they were like, hold on a second, we gotta make another one. So they're like, okay, finish this one up, and then you start with Luigi's Mansion 4.
Yeah, I think something around that caliber for sure. Like I don't imagine that we're just going to get Fire Emblem.
You think there's a Zelda title this year?
Oh yeah, there's got to be something. Zelda.
When
So
did Echoes of Wisdom come out before or after Tears of the Kingdom?
after.
After. Do we think the
Echoes was
main Zelda
2024,
team
right?
has anything, or are they like way further away still?
I think they're way far away, but I think a port makes sense. For this
Yeah,
year. It is the
there'll be
40th, right?
Something
Or the 35th? What anniversary is this year for Zelda?
I don't remember.
It's either 35 or 40, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but I mean, Nintendo has proven that they don't really care too much about anniversaries, but
They do seem to care about Zelda specifically.
Yeah, well, Mario and Zelda.
When was Skyward Sword HD was released on the what was that, like the
I thought that was the
40th?
30th. Was it the 40th?
I don't remember.
They haven't gone like a year without some kind of Zelda release in fucking forever. Whether it's like a port, whether it's, I mean, they already gave us Wind Waker on GameCube. What if they dropped the Twilight Princess original version on the GameCube?
Oh man.
It
No,
pissed me off even fucking more.
Give me a Twilight Princess port. Man.
Dude, I'll bet you that's what it's gonna be. That's gonna be fucked up. The HD versions don't exist. They don't exist, y'all.
Yeah.
They exist, man. There's too much smoke. There's too much smoke there. They have to be real.
No, it's not smoke, Ryan. They literally exist. I have them on my shelf in there. They're already made. Just put them on the goddamn Switch.
And we already know that Nintendo made specific workflows to easily port Wii U games to Switch because they knew they were going to port a lot of them. And they just haven't ported these two.
Dude, I'm calling it now. They're gonna give us fucking Twilight Princess, but not the HD.
You know what? I'll still take I mean, it's not what I want, but I'll still take a modern way to play Twilight Princess again.
Dude, I had a blast playing the original Wind
I love
Waker
that game.
Last year. It was great. I wish it was the HD version because that boat moves hella slow in the original, but you know.
I think
Fuck
it
me.
could still this is gonna be an argument entirely fueled by hopium and copium. But there is an argument to be made that the original Wind Waker still has value next to the HD version because of how different they are, at least in visual style. But I do think if you release the original version of Twilight Princess and the HD version, they're a lot more alike.
Yeah.
So I think if they release the GameCube version of Twilight Princess, that is a sign that they don't have any plans to release the HD versions.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Nintendo has never cared about preserving
Dude.
older versions of games in the past. So like, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm hearing double, by the way, from you, Curly.
Oh, really?
I think it's from you anyway. Or I mean, it's usually from you. So
I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. Anyway.
What about? I mean, so Mario. I mean, does Luigi's Mansion or Mario Maker 3 that counts as the mainline entry for that? Or is that? Do you think there's something? I mean, I guess we have the Wonder Switch 2 version as well.
I do think to some extent the Bonanza counts. Actually,
Yeah, that's fair.
Curly, can you tweak the audio, because I do hear myself. You. Hello, and now it's fixed.
Sweet. Weird. Yeah. Any final thoughts before we move on?
Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to note?
They had some dinosaur game that looked real bad.
Turok Origins.
Oh, Turok Origins. Yeah.
No, it's like Tokyo Scramble or something.
Tokyo
Oh.
Xanadu.
What was it?
Yeah, Tokyo Scramble.
Oh yeah, there's also Tokyo Scramble.
A lot of Tokyo game. Like the game kind of looked cool, but like it looked really bad, like presentation wise, and like it looked like one of those games like, oh, this should not be on the Switch. What are y'all doing? Like, it just screams just really unoptimized.
Oh yeah, actually I thought this looked pretty cool, but I wouldn't play it on Switch. But like I
right, yeah.
I did say while watching it that I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this because I do like third person horror games. So
yeah, no, the game itself looks cool. I like the any kind of dinosaur horror game sounds awesome. It's just like, man, what a rough way to show your game.
yeah.
All kidding aside, I think my favorite game from the direct. We've seen it a few times now, but the Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales.
That's cool.
I cannot wait. I love what Life of Elliot.
Wasn't people like calling it Life of Elliot when it was announced?
Oh.
Yeah, that
Square
game
Enix
looks awesome.
Got that HD 2D art style on lock. I heard
And
some rumblings from people that people are getting tired of it, and you know, there might be a resident hater on the on the podcast right now, actually. But I just think they continue to just knock it out of the park. I need to go back to. I need to play Octopath Traveler 0. I need to play the Dragon Quest remakes. But this looks solid. Looks like a nice change of pace from the turn-based action for it too.
Yeah, it looks like Zelda-like with the HD 2D, which I'm into. They continue to horribly name video games. Fucking The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing, man?
This one's
New
fine.
IP. No, it's not.
I mean, this is better than Triangle Strategy.
This is way better than Triangle Strategy.
Fucking Octopath. Fucking.
I like
Traveler.
Octopath Traveler.
it's
Like I think that one's cool. It's
I
8
just think
paths. You're
the
traveling
funny
down. That one's cool.
the
Like,
funny thing with both of those games is that they first announced them as Project Octopath Traveler. It's like,
yeah,
this is a code name, and then they were like, fuck it. And then they did it
just drop
again.
projects.
Project Triangle Strategy, and then
Dude,
they're like, fuck
you-
it. It's
Triangle Strategy is a wild name.
Triangle Strategy is terrible. To be fair, I actually kind of, and this maybe it's just me being stupid, but I kind of like Project Octopath Traveler better than I like Octopath Traveler.
I kind of agree for whatever reason. I don't know.
But man,
Oh, dude, the Bomberman collection looks great.
yeah,
I would love to
Bomberman.
play some Bomberman.
It's been a while for Bomberman,
love-
right? I know they did some DLC for the last one that came out on the OG Switch, Bomberman R or whatever.
Yeah, they
Um,
came out with. I mean, they had Bomberman R2 or whatever.
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they
they had
made
a whole sequel to that.
Some Bomberman competitive streams would be fun. We should.
Dude, I would love to play some Bomberman with you guys.
Yeah, that would be
I've
awesome.
never really delved into Bomberman. I've tried it
great.
on occasion, but like I've never played more than like 10 minutes.
I think I originally picked up Bomberman from a Blockbuster thinking it was some kind of like Mega Man spinoff, and was pleasantly surprised that it was not. All right. Well, with that, let's move on to topic number 2. Before we get into, I guess the bulk of our show will be the predictions. Let's go ahead and delve into the new game from Guerrilla, right? Horizon Hunter's Gathering. Hunt deadly machines in tactical 3-player co-op action and adapt your hunter for intense missions. This was announced. When did this get dropped? February 5th, same day as the direct. So we've all watched the trailer. We've all kind of said our thoughts privately. We'll open the floor. Dennis, you're the biggest Horizon fan on the podcast. How do you feel?
I went into this more positively than I think most people do, especially in a post-Concord world where people have just decided that any multiplayer game that PlayStation makes is Concord. And like they're all bad by default. So I went into it with an open mind, and I thought the initial that initial cinematic trailer that they started with looked fucking insane. Like that art style is incredibly cool and incredibly unique. And then we get into the gameplay, and I think the characters look very Fortnite. I do think the art style is better than Fortnite, and I think they it's like, I mean, especially the environment art. I think the environment art is phenomenal, even in game. And I think the character rendering is probably good, but I don't like the character designs. But my biggest issue with this is that they didn't keep the Horizon gameplay. Like when we first heard rumors of Guerrilla making a co-op Horizon game, my thought was like, dude, that would be sick. Like imagine Monster Hunter Horizon with like the Horizon gameplay, and then that's not what this is. Like it's just it just looks like a like it just looks kind of like a generic multiplayer brawler game or whatever, where the characters have like these very extreme abilities. But like I think what is fun about Horizon is like running around and dodging their attacks and doing and like knowing where to shoot your arrows on the machines to do most damage, and strategically using different weapons and weapon types to detach certain parts of the machine in order to limit its capabilities and all of that. And I don't really feel like the machines look as modular in this game either. Know there was like a UI element at some point that noted like components that it has, but I don't know if that's just like what you get after harvesting, after like harvesting afterwards or anything like that. But yeah, if they have like heavily simplified and like removed what made Horizon interesting from a gameplay perspective, then I don't think I'm going to be very interested in this at all.
Yeah, I want to give this a fair shake. I do agree with you. Like this cinematic looks gorgeous. I think my problem is like I've struggled a few times trying to get myself through the Horizon games. I don't know why. The games are absolutely gorgeous. I'm very intrigued by the narrative, but I get maybe like 5 to 10 hours in, and I just fall off for some reason. But like, and Sony is very adamant about pushing this as a franchise. It seems I'm just a little like thrown off by the lack of cohesiveness from an art style standpoint. Like we got the Lego game, was it last year, or the year before? I can't remember. And now we're getting this, and like you were saying, like the Monster Hunter idea just seems like a slam dunk from a live service perspective. Like
Mm-hmm.
like if they're gonna keep Curly and I have talked about this, but if they're gonna keep a live service game of the games that they've canceled, a Monster Hunter uh Horizon game just sounds like a no brainer. That sounds incredible. This looks cool. I think, but if I the more I look at it, the more I do like the art style. Um, I just wish there was a little more cohesion between the franchise with like something they're trying to build up. Maybe they're trying to make it a little more kid friendly or kid focused, or just appeal to a younger audience in general. Because it does have like that. I hate saying it, but like that Fortnite esque kind of quality to the way this game looks. I think that's unfair, but it's just the initial vibe that it gives off for me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. I hope this is a slam dunk. I like, I always uh, like Guerrilla games. I'd love to get more into them, but uh, I think a big thing too is like these characters. I don't know any of these characters, and that's because I haven't played the games enough. But like
Yeah.
they don't seem like don't jump off the page to you as like super likable characters, which was, if I remember correctly, Concord's biggest problem was the characters just didn't resonate with people. And I don't know if these characters resonate with the Horizon audience better than they are resonating with me right now, but Dennis, you could probably speak to that better than I can.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I'm not super invested in the Horizon fan base, but I do think like to counter some of your or talk about some of the things that you mentioned, like I do think the biggest issue with the Horizon games is the open world, and I think that's what's kind of dropping you out of it because there's a lot of that. And I tend to like I tend to just kind of mainline the story.
Main path.
And then like maybe afterwards I do some supplemental stuff or like do things like on the way to the next mission or whatever. I don't think I've ever like just wandered the world of Horizon like I do in like Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
um but as for um this game, I feel like I don't really vibe with these characters really to any extent, especially the old guy. Like, why?
He,
Who thought it was
he
a good
looks like
idea to?
Junkrat from Overwatch.
That's true. I don't know. Like, if you make three characters, I mean, I think the two other characters are like probably some kind of good choices, but I don't know if you're gonna make three characters. Why is one of them an old guy? I don't know how that attracts a younger audience necessarily. I would have placed the old guy.
Also, is Aloy just not going to be playable in this game? Like, where's that decision come from?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they told me like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this and we're gonna have different gameplay, I would have started at least with a bunch of characters from the main games. Like bring in like the secondary characters. I mean, they have like the trailer focuses around that guy. I don't remember his name. but he's like one of Aloy's like main guys. The guy, the bald guy with the beard.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. It's like E something, like Ebert or something like that.
I think I've gotten to the point where I get to meet him in the main game. Usually right around there's where I ended up falling off.
What's his name? Characters. Erend is his name.
Of course, Aaron. Who could forget? You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But like, they should have had like Aloy and Varl, Erend, Silence.
Mhm.
Though Varl wouldn't maybe not make a lot of sense. Spoilers. But yeah, that's what I would have done, and then you can kind of supplement that with more characters. And I think Sony has been kind of they did, at least in this trailer, they talked about that it's gonna have a story and you can play the game in single player,
Okay.
which is also a very important thing to note, because I think one of the biggest problems with Concord was that there was no single player, and
Yeah.
I think the way that Sony sells their, or should be trying to sell their online multiplayer or like online approach, is that you have to realize who your audience is and use that to your advantage. I know that they're targeting a different audience with these games, but you have an audience already, so use that to your advantage by having a single player mode that your existing audience can attach themselves to, like kind of that gets them in the door, and then maybe they get converted into online players as well. And here the game is at least possible to play in single player, so that's good. But yeah, even here, but even then, it's like Horizon fans don't know why they want to be interested in this game. Like, they could have shared a little bit more about the story and like, who are these characters? How does this connect contextually to the main Horizon narrative? Do literally anything at all to pique people's interest. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like, this looks cool just because like it's a cool 3-player game, and I'm like, hey, we can play that, and it like at least looks fun. But like, I don't understand why this is like a Horizon game. To your point, exactly. Like, they haven't really told me why, except for the cool monster designs. That's like the only thing I can think, because like the like the main selling point to me for the Horizon games is how like hyper realistic and beautiful and like post-apocalyptic and interesting those games are. And this is completely different like art style intake on that, where it's more cartoony and stuff. And I'm like, it doesn't look like the same franchise at all to me. Like, I mean, again, other than the monster designs, like, I don't see how this is a Horizon game, which I'm fine with them experimenting. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand. I don't
Yeah,
understand how we got
I
here.
do have a counterpoint to that. I do think, in fact, I do think it even though there's a different art style, I think it still holds the Horizon aesthetic. I think it still very much looks like Horizon. Um, and I do think the why they're trying so many different things with Horizon, like you have the Lego game and this, is that I think the mark of a good franchise means that it becomes very flexible like this. Like, Star Wars has animated shows. Star Wars has comic books. Star Wars has all of these different things that aren't just live action movies or live action TV shows. And those animated shows still like have their own distinct art style, but still look very Star Wars. And Star Wars still works in that context. And I think that's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to um, define what are the core elements of Horizon in such a way that it still works in drastically different styles for different audiences. Like there are like kids animated shows for Star Wars where it's like not even kids, like babies animated shows for Star Wars. And
Yeah.
they still
Yeah.
look Star Wars and work.
Yeah, I agree, but like again, like it's not necessarily just the graphics and the art style, but the way the characters are interacting with the environment and the world is nothing like the Horizon games. Like the fact that this is like, let's just call it what it is so like Fortnite-ified, like where they're moving in stylish and actiony cool ways, and like none of the NPCs are nearly as interesting as these guys and how they're moving and doing the stylish action stuff. Like even Aloy, she's not doing crazy shit like this. Like her moves are still pretty realistic. It's just weird to me. I don't know. It feels like it doesn't ring as like Horizon in my eyes. Like again, it is very like action animated anime style, which again, very different. It's just like I don't understand why this IP had to be the one that got moved forward. I don't know. It's weird.
It jumps off as like a rebrand almost. Like they're trying to make this game more accessible to a wider audience, or to a younger audience, I should say, and get it in the hands of kids. But what counters that for me is like if you showed me in a vacuum the trailers for Steel Frontiers and the trailers for this one, and I didn't know what they were coming to or what they were, I would say Steel Frontiers is going to be on PlayStation and this one would be the mobile game. But the fact that is the opposite, and we have Steel Frontiers on just mobile is wild to me. Like,
I think it's so crazy that they're not releasing Steel Frontiers on PS5.
It's absurd. Like it's an absurd call. It's baffling decision making from this for this franchise. I totally get, like, if you were gonna because as good as the games are critically, they're not super well received like financially, right? Like they don't perform super well for Sony. I don't believe. And maybe this is a chance because they feel like they have an IP here that they can do something substantial with. They want to get it in as many hands as possible, like they did with Lego. I don't no idea how the Lego game performed. I know it got some pretty mixed reviews.
From what I've heard, it didn't do very well.
One thing that like still sticks out. I'm sorry to interrupt, but like I was just rewatching the trailer. There's literally the dude that looks like Junkrat or whoever, like kicks his hammer and it like explodes on fire and he starts playing it like an air guitar. You could not put that character in the Horizon game and make it make sense. It just wouldn't work.
It's
it's
way
at least
more
in the Star
fantastical.
Wars universe, you could take all the characters, you kind of see them in each other's worlds, but this is like, I don't even know what this is. Like it's straight like I don't know. It's weird.
There are some wild Star Wars characters in this in the extended kind of canon that I don't think would ever work in live action.
We're gonna see, I guess, if the game, just is fun to play is the more important thing, I guess.
Like, I mean, we're gonna play it, I imagine, right? Are we gonna play this? It's a 3-player co-op game.
What did they say if this is gonna be free or paid?
This looks paid.
Oh yeah, this looks like a
you
gotta pay to play it.
Maybe, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm probably gonna play this at least in single player. But yeah, we can play it. So that means that I'm still gonna at least buy it, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, all that to be said, like it does look like a good game. It looks fun. It's just again like, man, we don't get Last of Us Factions 2, but like this one made it. Like it's so bizarre to me. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
Also, we're kind of
Don't
ragging
remind
on
me
the.
about Last of Us factions. The Last of Us Online,
It's
dude.
like we didn't get the multiplayer Spider-Man game.
I'm still
didn't get the
mourning
God of War one.
the cancellation of that, dude.
Again, like good on y'all for like, you know, releasing a game that's multiplayer on PlayStation, I guess. But like, it's not the game I'm looking for on PlayStation.
Mm.
But I'm gonna play it, and hopefully
I mean,
I'll be
just-
wrong
just
and I
don't-
love it.
Could you guys imagine? Like, just close your eyes for a sec. Close your eyes, both of you. Imagine the gameplay of Last of Us Part 2
Mm-hmm.
as a battle royale.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Ooh.
fucking die for that, dude. That would be
Yeah.
so
That does-
sick.
Damn. Well,
That would be
All right.
awesome.
dude. I mean, it would be. It should have happened.
Imagine like fucking crawling around in the tall grass, just fucking
Mm-hmm.
like dude. And then maybe like add, and well, you already have horses in Last of Us, but like you could add like cars, and maybe you have to get fuel to like fuel them up or fix up a car or whatever. There's so many cool things you could do in that, and I don't know why they don't do that.
Yeah.
And like I'm saying that as the person who doesn't like these things. And I would fucking die for a Last of Us battle royale.
Yeah.
yeah,
I would play
feel
that all the time. You would never see me again.
it.
Well, yeah, you'd be dead.
That's true.
I would
We
be
would honor your
dead
sacrifice.
and revived to live inside Last of Us battle royale.
This is the Last of Us 2 battle royale caused the next fucking coming of Christ. The next resurrection.
So how would you do the closing circle in Last of Us battle royale? I have an idea. I want to see what kind of comes to mind.
I mean,
immediately for you.
spores, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Spores
I
or
didn't think of
some
that.
kind of like horde, I guess maybe.
Yeah, my idea would be that it's some kind of faction that starts closing in on you, and a horde would make sense. It's like you have to do something and kind of extract something before the horde kind of closes in on you.
Yeah. It's a shame we'll never see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, man, what if the battle royale of this game that doesn't exist nor will ever apparently, what if the ring was different things depending on like circumstances? Sometimes you're dealing with the ring that's spores, sometimes it's a horde, sometimes it is a faction.
Mm.
And while the ring is way more dangerous, it's actually survivable depending on, hey, did you get a gas mask, or hey, are you good enough at this game to survive through the other faction, or
Mm.
you just have to like make your way through that? That'd be interesting.
Here's another thing for the game that's not happening and probably never will. It's not going to be canon anyway. So what if you get bit and you become infected, and now you control a runner?
Oh,
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
And
Be very
they
cool.
could play with that from a gameplay perspective, because we already know that canonically a runner is still conscious, but they don't have control of their bodies entirely. That's why they're twitching so much. So
dude, that'd be really
It could
a
be a
fun way
cool
to do
thing.
like a battle royale. Like when you're dead, like you have something else to do. Like
Yeah.
you just control a zombie.
exactly, and like it
Dude,
would
you
be,
can
it would
revenge
be-
kill the person that killed you.
Exactly.
That's genius.
like it would be such a cool thing to be in, like you're in a state where you are conscious and you are in control to some extent, but the virus is also in control. I think that would
I
be
feel like we
really
would
cool.
just I feel like that would be easily like stamped out from a player perspective. You just double tap after you down somebody. It's just I'm not gonna let you come back as a runner.
Yeah, your friend gets bit, and I was like, I'm not gonna. He's like, please kill me, please kill me. I don't want to turn. That would be so fun.
Man, too bad we'll never play a game like that.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's really sad. All right, well, let's we can pivot from some from a game that we're never gonna play ever to some games that we might be playing this year, possibly, and maybe next year. Let's talk about our predictions for tomorrow's state of play.
They're gonna announce Last of Us Online.
Shut up. First off, before we even jump into the predictions, is it weird that this not Monster Hunter Gorilla game was announced when they knew they had an hour-long state of play coming up?
That is weird.
It's a weird, and I feel like we're seeing it more and more with these big time publishers, where we see it like stuff is shown off right before they do a direct. Like didn't Splatoon Raiders have the same thing last year, where they showed it off in their app, and then they had like a Nintendo Direct like right after.
This was a 10-minute, close to 10-minute presentation, so I do think you would have. But what I would have done here is like show maybe like that cinematic trailer and be like, more information will be showed separately next week, or
then
something
they
like that.
Post the rest of it on the blog or something after.
Yeah.
It's weird, dude. This is an interesting one because I have no idea. I have no idea what we could see on this tomorrow, just because like PlayStation is full of like question marks for me. It's like, dude, we could see anything from fucking whatever Blue Point may or may not be working on that we'll never see for another 6 years.
Yeah.
All the way to will we see Intergalactic to Santa Monica's next game? Like, because that's question marks as well. Like,
exactly.
I've never seen them go that hard on a state of play. But like Ryan and I were talking earlier, they haven't really been doing the showcases anymore. So maybe they will just be like, fuck it, we balled, just like release the greatest state of play of all time. But like it probably isn't. But like this is an hour-long presentation.
So
what is it going to have?
To go to their the PlayStation blog, what it says here is that get ready to watch over an hour of game news and updates from developers around the globe. Should I read this in like a
corporate voice? Yes.
Corporate, no soul, dead voice. Get ready to watch over an hour of game news and updates from developers across the globe. Tune in this Thursday for 60 plus minutes of news, gameplay updates, and announcements from game studios across the globe. February's State of Play will spotlight eye-catching third-party and indie games headed to PS5, along with the latest news from the teams at PlayStation Studios.
I love that Dennis's corporate voice is Monica from Doki Doki.
Because it is.
Yeah. Yeah, like so they clearly say there's gonna be some third-party stuff there.
I mean, I what I wanted to highlight here is that it's eye-catching third-party and indie games, along with the latest from PlayStation Studios. It's not PlayStation Studios along with some third-party indie stuff. It is third-party and indie stuff and some stuff from PlayStation Studios, maybe, or something like that. And PlayStation Studios, we know that they're very lax with that definition, and that includes second-party games as well. So
I think the hypest thing we could see here is probably Intergalactic. Another look at it. And it would make sense to show something from it. Like, I don't think this game comes out this year, but next year seems maybe. I don't know. Seems about right for the release.
Nowadays is not to like keep showing a game. They kind of don't do that until it's about to release anymore.
Which, speaking of, the rumors coming from, I think this is from Game Informer, is that Wolverine won't be there tomorrow.
Really?
They spoke with developers or directors from Insomniac, and they said that the next time we'll see Wolverine is spring.
Man, that's wild. I would have bet that was a surefire.
Yeah, I would have picked that as a lock for this, but
I feel I feel like that kind of makes sense. I mean, again, like PlayStation, its MO nowadays is not to just like keep showing a game constantly like they did back when we had like 15 trailers for Last of Us Part 2 before it came out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm already sold on Saros. Like, I don't need to see that anymore, but I feel like they'll probably show that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. we're saying we're that Sony's MO is not to show up a game a bunch, but like we're about to see Star Wars for like the 15th time. Like
Yeah.
I don't need to see that game again.
I
to
don't
be
know.
honest.
I can see it go either way with Intergalactic as well. Just because it is Naughty Dog, I feel like it wouldn't surprise me if they showed like more gameplay or something like that, just to give it an idea of what the game is.
I mean,
If it is coming out next year.
I would love to just get like a fucking 10-minute gameplay demo of this of Intergalactic.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see.
I
what this
don't
game
think
is.
we're close enough to that game to see that though. I feel like we're still a couple of years out from
Yeah.
Intergalactic.
That's crazy because their last game was the same year that Ghost of Tsushima came out, and they've already made a sequel.
That's not true. They released Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2 remastered.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
So part one. While yes, I agree, part 1 remake would have been a more substantial effort.
And they also had the roguelite.
Yeah. Which was kind of made out of the scraps from Last of Us Online.
Now, what I do expect to see is what I expected to see at the Game Awards, which is the rumored God of War, Metroidvania, Greek like.
Oh
Greek
yeah,
era
I keep
Metroidvania.
hearing about this thing.
Oh yeah, that would make sense to show here.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
probably if that's anything, maybe that's the one big thing at the end if they still do that.
Dude, if this thing exists, it better show up here because I'm tired of hearing about it and not seeing it.
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't show up here, it's not real. I'm not buying it ever again.
I need more God of War, and I need it fast, and I need it injected directly into my bloodstream. So yeah, I hope we see it here. I hope
Dude.
we see whatever Santa Monica's working on. What I don't care what it is, just give me it.
A God of War Greek Metroidvania makes so much sense because like those games initially were Metroidy in a way, like with the way that the power-ups escalated and stuff with the different god powers. Like it would make so much sense to like because find some dumb way, maybe he falls into River Styx again and he loses all his powers and he has to rip the wings off of fucking Icarus again, and now he's got a double jump, and it's just a game design
My thing is
made
when
for that
everybody
series.
when you hear about this game, everybody's first thought is it's a Prince of Persia Lost Crown inspired God of War game. And when I think about that, I think about Kratos and how he's just not an agile character. And like, how do they make that work? What I would love to
super
see.
agile in the original.
Yeah,
like
I mean, he double
the Greek
jumps and shit.
Yeah, but he's an
Yeah.
old man. Like I don't know. Like
He's
What are you
not an
talking
old
about?
man in those games.
Bro, he
he's
literally
not-
climbs a Titan while
He-
beating
okay.
motherfuckers up with one hand.
but like he's not like doing backflips and like doing cool jumps and stuff. Like he's very stiff. Like what
Not
I would
in
like
the
to
old
see.
game.
What do you mean?
Not in the old
Most
games
of the
at
time
all.
he's spinning around like a fucking Tasmanian devil. What are you talking
Yeah.
I'm just talking about from a platforming perspective. It's not a platformer in the original game.
I
Like,
think
and
this
Metro-
is just you haven't seen him do that, and that's why you can't imagine it.
maybe what the approach that I was thinking is if they're talking about after Ragnarok of giving Atreus a spin-off game, and what if it's Atreus going back and discovering or like reliving his father's like past in Greece, because they set up Atreus as a very agile and nimble character in Ragnarok. I think that they a really cool take.
I think people would not be happy if you play as Atreus in this game.
I think Atreus had a big like people didn't care for Atreus in 2018,
really-
and rightfully so. He's a little brat, but
yeah,
in Ragnarok,
I mean,
I hate
he's
you.
he's an amazing character in Ragnarok.
I like Atreus. I do not like him enough for him to be the main character of a game, God of War game. And I think that's something they realized after Ragnarok, because Ragnarok clearly sets up a game about Atreus, and I don't think they had the response that they were looking for in regards to Atreus. Like,
So what do they do with that? Because they left it like wide open, like it's going to happen. Like they like no, we don't believe in it enough to do it. Like I feel like an Atreus game is happening.
I think you just pivot. I think you need to continue with Kratos.
Interesting.
The prevailing theory that I've heard a lot is that the next one is going to be about other pantheons invading the North, or
Okay.
the North myth, or well, Norway and Sweden, which is what it is. But and him having
I'm
to
just stuck on.
defend
I'm
it
just stuck
and still
on.
go. Maybe have to go to other
Atreus
areas.
being more nimble than Greek Kratos. Like, can you see
Yeah.
Atreus doing backflips and shit? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, Greek
He does
Kratos
all
is
kinds of
way
agile
more
stuff.
nimble. Does Atreus ever do like a Lara Croft spin around the pole?
I guess I don't.
Bro, Kratos literally has an attack where he spins 4 times, launches somebody in the air, jumps up, grabs them, spins them around, slams them onto the ground. That's just a normal, everyday combo for this guy. You're insane for this take.
Yeah.
I'm suing you for this take. I'm suing you.
I don't know if I'm ready to die on the hill of this take. To be
No,
completely
no
honest.
one
It might
should
not
be
worth
ready
this
to
one.
die on the hill of this take.
I just think it's a good avenue. Maybe what you're saying, Dennis, that they don't believe in Atreus as a character is true, but I think it's a good avenue to give Atreus his own game. And I think the idea of him exploring Kratos' past in Greece is a really cool idea.
I do think it would make a lot of sense. Like, if this is a canon game in Greece, then like where do you put it? And especially if you want to do the idea that Curly brought up of like you're killing gods and you get their powers, which is how the original games work. I think this would make a lot of sense as a retelling. It's Kratos telling the story of his past to Atreus.
Okay.
Reframing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here for it. Look, I'm just here for more good God of War games. So.
And then I backtracked to Zeus and found out I could not get up there without the double jump.
And then I did a triple flip up this hill.
I'm so nimble.
And then I killed my family with my blaze of chaos.
So what else is going to be there? We're going to see, Curly, you brought up Blue Point. They've been gone for so long. And they just, like, it's probably one of my favorite remakes of all time with Demon Souls. I just need to see something from them. I need to see what they've been working on.
I mean,
Hey, man.
wasn't it the rumor that they worked on a multiplayer God of War game that was canceled and they had to start over?
Right?
No, that was it.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it's gonna be. It's you all thought you're gonna get a new IP from Blue Point. You're not. You're getting Bloodborne remade.
Please do.
Don't.
So people
Don't.
shut the fuck up
Dude,
about that game.
I
for
need a
once.
clown nose and I need it
listen,
now.
y'all.
Put it on my face.
I'm saying they got taken off the God of War project and like, y'all, this ain't working out. But you know what? We got Miyazaki to cut us some deals. Y'all got to remake Bloodborne the same way you remade Demon Souls. Like, that's the only reason why we don't have this fucking easily 60 FPS updated Bloodborne, because we're getting an actual remake of it. That's happening. And we're seeing it tomorrow.
Diego says,
and the ultimate copium.
Diego says, "Boy, I have slain many a god, but I could not open a wooden door."
Yeah.
I needed the fucking Ares key to open the door, but I couldn't open the door, so I had to go and kill Ares to get the Ares key to open the door.
Pretty good. This is pretty good Kratos.
Fleshed out Chalice dungeons, yes, please. That'd be
Oh
fun.
man, just
Dude, I mean, like, I'm
It's
mostly
fine.
clowning, but like, I'm gonna say it until it happens. Like,
I
we're
just
gonna
want the
get
dream. Just give us
eventually.
the dream. Just give
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
the dream.
I do think,
Everyone
like,
loved Demon Souls remake.
yeah, I think
Except
Sony is
for
kind
OG
of,
Demon Souls fans.
they've put themselves
Yeah.
in a little bit of a awkward situation where whatever reason there is, and I think there is a to some extent legitimate reason as to why they haven't made this remaster or port or whatever update to Bloodborne, whatever it is, whatever that is, has been so delayed, and um that the Bloodborne audience fan base have made a
They've
PlayStation
done it.
4 emulator almost exclusively to play Bloodborne. Like, this is what happens when you don't give a very dedicated audience what they want. Like, I would go as far as to say that this PS4 emulator would not exist if they just had ported Bloodborne 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And this, and I saw a video from Digital Foundry like a couple of weeks ago. It runs really good. Like, you can run it in 4K at arbitrary frame rates, like at like fucking hundreds of FPS on like capable hardware. Obviously, there are texture mods. There is like the upgrades textures and everything. Like, it runs really good. And this is like a situation where this is now going to open up PS4 emulation for other things. And that is a problem for Sony that they could have avoided if they just ported this game. It's like when it reminds me of when there was that recompilation of Sonic Unleashed, if you guys remember.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
And I remember someone saying in like the comments of like a video that I saw, which was like, the Sonic fan base would be able to cure cancer if it meant that you could play an old Sonic game.
Yeah.
And like, that is true. Like, it obviously not true, but like, it is that kind of demonstrates the point, which is like, your fans are incredibly capable people, and they will do your job for you if you don't do it. And that is going to be a problem for you.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's the most baffling thing that Sony just refuses to give us this game. Like,
I think
just put it on PC and let the fans do the work. Like, just put it on Steam. You don't even have to give us a PS5 version. Like I don't understand.
I think there are two possible explanations. One, which would be a solvable problem. I mean, both are solvable, but it's a different point of view. But like, the first one is like, there's some kind of rights kerfuffle between PlayStation and From Software, and there's one of the parties that wants something from the other that they are not getting, and therefore holding it hostage. Most likely Sony, I'm gonna be honest. But I mean,
Probably.
it could be a situation where From Software wants to do that themselves, and Sony doesn't want that, or something like that. Or maybe they want to do it themselves and they don't have the time. And Sony's like, we have Bluepoint, just let us do it. And FromSoft is like, no, go away.
Yeah, I mean, how long has the Dustbloods been in development is a question there, because I mean, if it is a rights thing, and FromSoft has to be like on board with it, maybe they don't want Bloodborne coming out in a time frame that would affect or anywhere near the Dustbloods, because I know it's a joke. I don't know how reputable it is, but like it does just look like, hey, here's Bloodborne in
Yeah.
a
I feel like
multiplayer live service kind of format.
if anything, the cross pollination would help the game. Like I feel like neither would evade on the other at all. Like especially for FromSoft fans. Like
I don't think
Uh,
it has anything to do with the Dustbloods. Um, my second point, which I think is the more likely one, which is that Sony has this mindset nowadays, which is that we should not spend any time on IPs that we don't think hold like water for us to expand into larger IPs. That's why, like, why did they port Days Gone Remastered? Because they have a movie planned.
dude, give me a Bloodborne movie. Give me a Bloodborne anime. The opportunities to expand Bloodborne into a
Yeah,
just a
I
larger-than-life
agree.
IP are
I agree.
so
Look,
there.
look. I agree. I just think for some reason Sony has decided that's not happening. And like that comes to the same thing. Like, why haven't they ported the Sly trilogy? Like
Yeah.
the trilogy, or like Sly 4, because they don't have any plans for the Sly IP. Why haven't they ported Jak and Daxter? They don't have any plans for the Jak and Daxter IP. Why did they port Uncharted? Because they have an Uncharted movie. They have another game planned. Like, they only seem to touch the IPs that they have plans to expand upon or plans to keep working on. And here's like the case where it's like, yeah, we do not have a plan for a Bloodborne sequel. We do not have a plan for a Bloodborne movie, and therefore, why should we port Bloodborne? That will just bring attention away from the games that we want to bring people attention to, like Horizon, Hunter's Gathering.
Could you guys imagine like a Netflix like Adi Shankar like led Bloodborne series?
hell yeah.
Oh man, it would kill. Like it's such mm.
I watched that. What was it called? The like weird one where Rayman is like a drunk.
What?
What?
What? It was like Blood Dragon something.
Blood Dragon. What is he talking about?
What?
Is
No,
it like
it
an
was
Odyssey card?
Yeah, a Ubisoft. I don't remember what it was called.
I like Diego's comment. This conversation is going to make Ryan toss his beret and put on a hunter's hat.
Dude,
Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix.
Whoa,
This
that's a name.
Yeah, I mean this show was like fucking weird as hell. They have like Sam Fisher. They have like a bunch of random like Ubisoft characters, and Rayman. And Rayman in this universe is it's like washed up,
really inappropriate, right?
Yeah, and he's like drunk. I think he like sleeps with hookers and does cocaine.
Yeah, I remember that now.
And
of course, Leggy knows Captain Laserhawk.
and like I was just I remember, I don't remember what the video was about, but in a video I watched recently, they like mentioned this. Like, imagine if Nintendo did this with Mario.
Oh my god. No.
Just like randomly just like had Mario be like washed up and drunk and doing drugs. It's like Ubisoft just did that to one of their most prized characters. It was like I thought it was like I thought the show was pretty whatever, but I thought that part was like pretty funny. But it's also like, yeah, that's like pretty damaging to like one of your like prized characters.
Eating
I
sushi
love
off
it.
a furry's ass.
We've gone off the rails. Carly, can we make Dennis's like stream game? Oh, we're talking about doing like video game like homework. Can we make his stream game Bloodborne?
Please
Well,
don't.
we plan on doing the video game club. We can just make
Yeah.
Bloodborne one of those games. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never
Yes.
gonna play Bloodborne.
I mean, you'll have to.
You don't have a choice.
No, I do have a choice. I can just choose to not let it be a game club game. Because
I know
it
you're
is a
outvoted.
situation where we have to agree on them.
Well, I don't think that's true.
Okay.
So, what else is going to be at the
Well,
state of play, y'all?
think about it, Dennis. Now we can turn the tables and make Ryan play something truly awful.
Like,
I won't tell you yet.
Hannah Montana, the game on PlayStation 3.
you know what? If it gets you to play Bloodborne, it's worth it. Life is about sacrifices. I'll make that sacrifice.
There's just so much sacrifice in Bloodborne, and that's my big problem. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna be running into brick walls all the time.
It's going to be great.
No.
What else? What other pie in the skies, or what else is likely at this state of play? I can't think of anything.
Sony Bend?
Do we see
Weren't they also
any
in a live
Uncharted
service
drop
issue
crazy thing?
situation?
What live service game were they on?
I don't remember which one, but they were working on something that was canceled.
There you go. Parappa's coming back just for you,
Yeah.
Leggy.
I
No,
mean, so
he's just
we're
saying
guaranteed
that-
to see.
He's just
a
saying that he's
first-party
seeing.
studio.
I've
It's just like
seen Parappa.
Yeah. Parappa's just showing up.
Ah, you gotta believe.
I think.
You gotta believe I exist. I will get a sequel.
I think Control Resonant might be a lot for this one.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's
Maybe,
that's got a release date, right? That's is that April?
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, did they have a release on that? I don't remember.
I think that one's coming out this year.
I didn't even think that
early year
they
release.
said a year or anything, but I probably missed it.
As in,
Like, yeah, I meant another sequel. I know about Parappa the Rapper too.
it's just scheduled for 2026. Quarter 2, more than likely. I feel like we're absolutely going to see that here. What other Sony first party studios do we have? Like,
We have Firewalk. Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Do we
Firewalk.
see Team Asobi maybe drop a little something for Astrobot?
When did Astrobot come
No.
out?
we already got DLC for Astrobot.
Yeah, but like when did Astrobot come out?
2024.
Okay, yeah, they're
Like-
definitely not ready for another one.
No.
Yeah, I struggle to think.
What could we get in
Sony's-
like a second party front? Like, do we think?
We'll probably see. What the fuck is it? Marathon. We'll probably see that.
Oh, yeah, we'll see
probably
Marathon.
We'll see Marathon. Do we
Fair
think
Games.
like? Maybe Fair Games. That's possible. What I was gonna bring up on the second party front. Do you think? Do we think Stellar Blade 2? It's on the way. We know it's in development.
I think it's too early.
When did Stellar Blade come out?
That's 2024. That's early 2024.
Was that
No.
Platinum or who was that?
Wasn't it earlier than that?
No, because it was competing for
Oh yeah, it was
soundtrack of the year
2024.
with Rebirth. You know what it's time for?
Yeah, we're gonna get Final Fantasy VII Part 3. We legitimately could see
No.
that tomorrow. Actually, like we could.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If anything,
I
it
don't-
would just be like a title reveal. I don't think we're seeing.
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm okay with that. Okay, all right. Prediction time then.
What title is it?
What's the what is it? We got
It's
we got
just-
remake and we got rebirth.
just-
What is it?
It's just Final Fantasy 7 re.
Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil.
I have seen.
I
that
think it'll be
the-
like renew or something. Renewal,
no,
something
that's-
along
that
those
sucks.
lines.
I've seen Revival being the.
That sucks.
big
All
one.
of these suck. They,
Yeah, no,
they
I
locked
mean-
themselves in a corner.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredibly dumb to use Reunion on
I
Crisis
think they
Core.
just doubled down. I honestly I feel like they're just gonna double down and it's just gonna be reunion again.
I don't know.
Reunion
Like
would be cool.
they did
Reunion
mention
is
in
the one that
in
just
an
makes
interview.
sense.
Yeah, I know. They did mention in in an interview recently that they had two that they were picking between, and then in an interview even more recently, they mentioned that they had picked one. And I think the fact that they are even having multiple options to pick between and it took this long to choose one means that the Reunion is not one of them.
That's so disappointing.
Retired.
Like remember makes a lot of sense.
Remember.
I mean, it could also just be words that don't use re in that sense. Like it could be words like, I don't know, like something like redemption. I don't know. There is a redemption, really.
Yeah, redemption. I mean, I guess in a
What
way,
about-
yeah.
What about revival? And then
I said
you
that
know
one
who
already.
gets revived.
Whoa, spoilies.
That actually would make a lot of sense. But it would also spoil the whole
Yeah, it
thing.
spoils the ending. Unless we're also reviving somebody else, that we shouldn't have.
What about Resident Evil? Oh no, not Resident Evil. I said Resident Evil because I was gonna bring up Requiem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Final Fantasy
very
VII
imminent, right?
Requiem.
Yeah, that's the end of the month.
Coming out, yeah, end of the month, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
About
could
to
it be
eat.
Final Fantasy VII Requiem?
That would be really
I can see
funny.
that one. That'd be. It's not gonna happen, but I can see it.
What about
Reawaken?
Revelation? Speaking of more Resident Evil. I feel like that would
Remade. Instead of remade.
it's past tense now because we're done.
Retread.
Yeah, we've been here before.
I think somebody pitched Reborn since it's, but like that's also like we're going past it.
Too
so I
close to
guess-
Bloodborne, what you're getting to.
Yeah,
you know?
rebirth is just rebirth in past tense.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2.
Curly. All right, so are you putting your stamp on that? Are we seeing that tomorrow?
Dude, I'm just shooting for the stars at this point. Like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Because, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I truly believe we're getting that game next year. Whether that's beginning of year, end of year, I don't know. So it really wouldn't be that surprising to get similar to how we got Rebirth on just a name drop 2027. Like,
You think they go release date this winter again? Then they drop it. in
no,
February.
I don't think it'll be that early next year. But like,
I mean I think that lines up with the release dates of the last two is
or
February.
what if you're right? What if they did say winter 2027, and then they could? Well, no, because then that still locks them in the year. Next winter. No, that still counts as this winter. Damn, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Fucking Final Fantasy VII pre-birth.
Final Fantasy 7 reconception.
Oh, okay. That sounds like some Square Enix bullshit.
I was gonna say Final Fantasy 7 conception, and then because pre-birth, and then I was like reconception.
Oh God.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, man. I'll put my stamp on that one. I'll put it on both. Fuck it. We're getting Bloodborne remade and Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. Let's go. It's about to be the hypest fucking state of play you've ever seen, bitch.
So you mentioned from a second party kind of area. Like, are we gonna see Little Devil Inside tomorrow?
No.
Does that
Wow.
game still exist?
That game that's never coming out.
I want that game, guys. I want that game so bad.
I forgot about it. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, maybe.
It showed up in a Nintendo Direct like last year, I think. As like a reintroduction of the game, because it had been gone for so long. I really hope that game's still coming. It looks so awesome.
Okay, what about this? Max Payne 1 and 2 remake.
That's fair.
Yeah, because we know they're working on it, right?
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That'd be cool. That's a lot to come from Remedy, but like they kind of do cook like that. I like that. I've never played those games, but they look super fun. Like the Matrixy style like gunplay.
It's really
fun.
I played 1 recently all the way through, and I have played like a bit of 3 in the past. But yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for a remake of Max Payne.
Yeah.
Pokemon Fighting Souls.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh yeah. That's a lock, right? That'll have to be.
Yeah,
there.
I feel like that's got to be there. Although it wasn't the Japanese, like it got a really big showing at that Japanese State of Play last year.
They had a demo, or not a demo, but like a press play kind of thing, didn't they? Recently,
something like that.
So yeah, that makes a lot of sense to show up.
Do we want to lock in like one prediction each?
I locked in 2.
Oh, do we think we're getting Starfield PS5?
That's not already
good.
out.
That feels right.
Shit.
Xbox games coming to PlayStation. There's probably a good bit of that. I mean, Campaign Evolved maybe. Like the
that would be wild to see that trailer at a PlayStation showcase when they didn't just show it at the Xbox one.
Well, the Xbox one was just a developer direct, right? It wasn't an actual showcase.
Yeah, but I mean, you would expect them to show the remade Halo at a developer showcase, like if they had a trailer for it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you're not wrong. It could happen, but it would be pretty wild. Like, that would be crazy to me. Because we haven't seen that game technically.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the upcoming PS5.
Although we have seen it.
Looking at upcoming PS5 games here.
What about the what's the I can't remember, Artstream
Oh wait, Starfield is already announced
Media
for
Molecule?
PS5 for April 7th.
Yeah,
I don't remember this.
I don't know, man. Media Molecule is such a.
They gotta have something, right?
I don't know if they do or not. That studio has been kicking with just dreams for the past 10 years, and I'm sure they'll come up with something sometime, but like, who knows? I don't know.
I mean, is Dream still kicking like that?
No, I just mean like that studio hasn't done anything except for that since
I mean,
the PS4.
they didn't get closed. Like
I hope they don't.
Starfield is not announced; it's rumored.
Okay.
There,
Yeah.
So
I'm
Oblivion-
using a site called releases.com. It's a really cool
Oh,
site
releases
to
is awesome.
way to like track upcoming games. But the one thing I don't like about it is that um they allow people to just kind of post rumors and stuff
Uh,
like that. Like for example, there's a copium one of like a PC version of GTA 6. It's like it's coming in 2037. Trust me, guys. It's like they've
yeah,
never mentioned the PC version of GTA 6.
there was one earlier in the year about the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake coming in January. Like they had a date for it like on January 16th because of that what you're talking about.
Mm.
It's like it's gonna drop, guys, and instead it's like, hey, we're canceled.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, that's a good call with Media Molecule. It has been a minute, and like, I really wonder what it would be, but then I'm like, what it just throw it out there? Would a Little Big Planet work today? Because like, I feel like it would kind of be pretty sick if we got one. If they just went back, fuck it.
Mm.
I feel like it's been long enough, and also like PlayStation doesn't really have that creative game because Dreams was just too difficult. Bringing Sackboy back in the player create shit. I mean, that shit's still so popular with like the fucking Roblox and Minecraft shit. Like, maybe it's time. I don't know.
I think the chat's pointing out Astrobot kind of like, I mean, it's not the build your own levels creativity type thing, but like it fills that like cute platformer role for PlayStation,
Yeah.
and I don't know if there's space for two.
Yeah.
I don't think PlayStation looks at like these characters as mascots like that though. Like,
I think they're looking at Astrobot as a mascot.
Yeah, I think they do. And I think they see Sackboy as an obstruction of Astrobot.
I don't think PlayStation's like that anymore. Like, look at the state of play branding. There's no character to it. It's very corporate.
Well,
Like
it's
they don't have characters being like, this is our mascot, this is the cuteness. They don't
They-
market things like that
but
anymore.
they do
You're wrong
use
because they do the intros for the games. Like they have like the whole Marvel style intro for their games now with
yeah,
with all
and
of their most iconic characters.
in their presentations and stuff, they have the PlayStation iconography and everything. And Astrobot has been kind of retrofit as, or not necessarily retrofit. Astrobot is an extension of that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see tomorrow. If we see Astrobot doing some cool, cute shit.
Give me
Maybe
some
you're
more
right.
Astrobot stuff. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. I love his role as the de facto PlayStation mascot at this point. I hope they lean into that because more Astrobot will always be a good thing. But I think it's too soon. Now, if they want to turn Astrobot into like their Mario, give him a 2D title as well. That'd be kind of sick.
We maybe see the Tomb Raider remake supposed to
Yeah,
come
That would
out
be
this
cool.
year.
I would like to see more of that. I'm legitimately excited for that game. I used to love the classic Tomb Raider games just because, like, even though the platform forming is janky, it is super unique, and like Laura's moveset's pretty fun. It's not like fun the way Mario 64 is, but she does cool like different side flips, back flips, vertical jumps, long jumps. It's pretty sick. Like, her moveset was dope. It was
I
just
hope
janky, but like a modern take on that.
I hope they manage to kind of create a more intuitive version of that
Yeah.
for this one. Because like in the reboot trilogy, which I liked, I mean, she wasn't very acrobatic.
Right. Yeah, it was
Um,
more like a Nathan Drake style.
exactly.
Do
I do
we-
I do hope that they manage to create something that is intuitive but also very acrobatic.
Ooh, what we can lock in for tomorrow is Ghost of Yote Legends.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, I forgot they were doing that.
Yeah, you can pencil that one in. That'll be there.
All right, are we done with the
I want everybody to
play.
make one prediction for tomorrow, and just like this is gonna happen. I don't want it, not the pie in the sky predictions. Just like this is, give me a lock for tomorrow.
Bro, I'm giving you 2 locks.
Kingdom Hearts
Pick
4.
one.
Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 and
Y'all realize
Bloodborne Remade.
if that were to happen, y'all are gonna have to find a new host for this podcast because I will go into cardiac arrest tomorrow.
Leggy says Parappa, of course. Yeah, no, I'm legitimately making both of those locks, like as stupid as they are. Because like if it comes true, it's gonna be hype as hell.
I'm gonna rock with the God of War Metroidvania.
Cool. That's a good one.
All right.
If
I'm gonna,
and if it doesn't happen, we can never talk about it ever again because it's not real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick. I don't know. Max Payne. I'll do Max Payne.
Yeah, Max Payne.
I like it.
Yeah, I hope so. That makes sense.
Are those games are they supposed to be part of this shared universe with
They haven't said anything about it. I would presume
They're gonna retrofit it to be
I would presume not, because Max Payne is not canon in the universe because Max Payne is Alex Casey. But I could see a situation where there's like a toggle or something in the game where Max Payne becomes Alex Casey.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore through that
Ryan has no idea what you're talking about, by the way.
and therefore Alex Casey within the canon of the universe are novels written by Alan Wake. And Alex Casey is basically the name that they use because they don't have the rights to Max Payne. And also, Alex Casey was the original name for Max Payne, but Rockstar changed it because they liked Max Payne more.
Interesting. Max Payne's a pretty cool name.
And also, it's just what's his name? I can't remember his name right now.
Sam Lake.
Yeah, Sam Lake.
Now, I do think it's gonna be just Sam Lake again. They will make him look like Alex Casey is obviously in Alan Wake 2, and there are parts like in like the dark place where Alan Wake meets specifically that version of Max Payne, and I think that is exactly how he's gonna look in the remake.
Yeah.
Call me stupid if I'm stupid. Was there a Max Payne movie?
Yeah, with
Is it Keanu Reeves? Okay, never mind. I think I hopped universes at some point where I remember there being a Max Payne movie starring Keanu Reeves.
I didn't think that there was a movie. What the fuck?
Yeah, there is a movie where
That's random.
I think it's Mark Wahlberg who plays.
God, why?
I know.
That's a choice. All right. Well, if there's no other predictions left for for the state of play tomorrow, I guess are we ready to roll into 20 questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, we should talk about what we've been playing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dennis, tell us what you've been playing, my guy.
I've been playing more Resident Evil games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more precisely, all of them, correct?
Yeah, or all of the mainline games. I am now done. Yesterday, I wrapped up Resident Evil Revelations 2, which was the last one, and yeah, now I've played all of them.
That's unbelievably impressive.
Yeah, that's insane.
So
you're a bad man.
Yeah, and it was a great time. I let's see, what were the ones that I played since last time? I think I was playing Resident Evil 0.
No, you talked about Code Veronica last time.
Right, Code Veronica. So then since then I've played 0, and I played Chris's campaign in Resident Evil 1 Remake, and then I played Revelations, and then Revelations 2. And Code Veronica sucks. I fucking hate that game entirely because of Steam Burnside being a fucking creep. And but yeah, I do think there's a lot of potential for a remake of that one. Zero was a good time. I bought because that game you play as like two characters, so you can swap between them. And I thought that was gonna be a hassle, but it was actually quite interesting, and they do some interesting things with that mechanic throughout the game. That was pretty fun. The story is completely whack. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I hope that they massively change the story in the remake. Because like the idea with Zero was to like show the origins of the virus, because the virus is already there in one. But they kind of just completely flipped the script, and it has a very similar vibe to the supplementary stuff in Final Fantasy VII, where all of the emo characters show up. Where it's like I don't know, all of the weird characters. I don't remember Genesis. Like,
Oh, Crisis
yeah.
Core.
Like, it felt very much like Crisis Core in that way, whereas like all the weird shit happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do hope that they kind of drastically change that in the remake, which is, by the way, the rumor right now is that they are doing the team that's that worked on RE2 and 4. They are apparently making Code Veronica. And the team that worked on RE3 and RE4 Separate Ways are working on Zero remake. So yeah, I do hope that that's gonna be good. RE3 was famously kind of botched of a remake, but Separate Ways was very good. So hopefully they will do Zero justice by improving it. But I do have a lot of faith that the 2 and 4 team will make Code Veronica into a fantastic game.
I hope so.
But yeah, then I played Chris's campaign in Resident Evil 1. Back when I played it the first time, I only played Jill's campaign.
I feel like Chris's is like the easier one to play too, right?
I don't know, maybe. I thought they were pretty...
Doesn't he have like more inventory or something? Or maybe not.
I think they have the same size inventory.
Oh.
But Rebecca Chambers feels like she's not even the same characters. It's the same character across Zero and remake. Like, they're completely different.
Dude, the first game is, well, like, I guess the first two like original games are so wildly different on their like voice acting and like over the top B cheesy horror movie-esque stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's still almost fun because of that.
That's what I think is really good at what they're doing with the remakes, is that they are creating a way more consistent canon and tone. Like they're considering the canon a lot, actually, and I mean, especially with 4, they added a lot of things to kind of develop Leon's storyline across the 2 games, and like they added sort of like what happened in between the 2 games and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool. So they seem to care a lot about that, which I really enjoy. But yeah, then I played Revelations. Revelations is kind of built off of Resident Evil 5's engine, and Resident Evil 5 is really jank in the movement, where it's like they had, that original RE4 movement, but they also added that you can strafe, but there is no transition between walking forward and strafing. So it just like clips between the two, and it's so awkward. They did at least not have the dumbass laser pointing aiming in Revelations. Instead, you do actually aim normally, so that was fine. But yeah, it was kind of whatever. I did think it was really interesting to have a Resident Evil style game take place on a ship. That was quite interesting. Um, I think they do a lot of interesting things with that. Uh, and there were some interesting things with the story. But Resident Evil Revelations 2 is really good. And that was like completely I did not have any expectations going into it. I did know that it was gonna be like more modern. Like that game has like more modern controls. It feels like the last step that they took before Resident Evil 2 remake, because
wow.
Revelations 2 was still made in MT framework, the engine that they had before RE engine. It feels like a middle step between like that kind of RE4 era, RE4, 5, 6 era of Resident Evil, and like the new era of Resident Evil. And yeah, it was good. The story in Resident Evil Revelations 2 is actually really good. And I think that's like the only time in Resident Evil where I've said this story is really good, because generally the story in Resident Evil games has a lot of potential, a lot of interesting elements, but generally always kind of never fulfill their premise. Or are never like fully what you said to the image.
Sorry.
Anyway,
yeah,
but yeah, so the story was really interesting in Resident Evil Revelations 2. It follows Barry Burton from the first game, who's like a secondary character in Jill's campaign. And he's got a daughter that is more named Moira Burton.
Moira Burton.
Moira Burton. I'm tired, bro, man. I can't.
Oh,
Moira Burton.
sorry. Okay, I had to. I saw this in Ryan's camera, and it's fucking weird looking. Just like, okay, that's way more innocent than it looks when it was set up there.
This is my daughter's like stuffed like unicorn.
'Cause
Sorry.
It looked like a fucking creepy doll, like tilted head to the side. Like I had to send a picture. I was like, Ryan, what the fuck is that?
I'll be completely honest. Like when you sent me that picture, it jump scared me a little bit. Like, what's behind me?
Like, what the fuck is that? The way its head was leaned over was terrifying.
Yeah, that's awful.
With the red lighting.
But yeah, and also Revelations 2 has a lot of interesting additions to the lore of Resident Evil as well. So yeah, that was a big surprise. I actually liked it a lot. And they do a very interesting thing with the structure of the game's story. Like it isn't just like a linearly told story. It's told from two perspectives, and they play with the idea of you not knowing the order of the perspectives being told. So yeah, it was really cool. Surprised me a lot.
That's
nice.
Awesome.
I can't believe you played that many fucking games in like 2 weeks.
What are you planning to do now that you're done with all these Resident Evil games?
I guess you're probably gonna pass on Requiem for the time being, right?
Yeah, no, never mind. No, not at all. I'm actually planning on playing Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake again.
That's wild.
Damn, dude.
Because I mean, I fucking love Resident Evil now, dude. It is a shame that I haven't played these games before, because man, these are all like really good games, or like most of them anyway. Not Steve Burnside.
Is Resident Evil is now his like the Fast and Furious of the video game world for Dennis. It seems.
Hell yeah. Just
But
wait till
yeah,
you watch all the movies. They're so good.
Oh yeah, right. So I do what something I want to do is that I want to watch. There are both like the Anderson fanfic movies where it's
Yeah.
just his wife is an OC that's way better than any of the main characters. And then there are the canon movies. There are a bunch of animated.
like Raccoon City and stuff.
No, there are a bunch of animated Resident Evil movies. They're called like Damnation.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of
whatever.
them. They're not bad.
So those are canon, and I do want to watch them. And part of me wants to watch the Anderson movies. Part of me doesn't.
I'll be honest,
want
I
to.
like a couple of them. Like if you pretend it's not Resident Evil, it's like this is a kind of cool movie.
I
think I
have
like
seen
one,
I've seen like
2, and
images
3.
of like Jill Valentine and like Nemesis and stuff, and it's like it might be pretty
Dude,
cool
it's
to just
so
see
dumb.
this in like a movie context, but I feel like I'm just gonna be disappointed.
Oh, you will be, but like you gotta set your expectations right.
You
That this
gotta
is
set
not
them very
Resident
low.
Evil. like there's a scene where they're like hiding in the church and Jill Valentine is there, and all of a sudden the zombies start coming out from the ground, and it's like none of that doesn't make any sense. That's not established lore. It does. They don't talk about it or nothing. They just run. And then yeah, Nemesis is terrible in that movie, but it's so funny.
I saw a
Oh.
video that like I think it covered the first two movies, and they talked about how like the main character Alice is like introduced as like a better Jill Valentine in the first movie, and then Jill
Yeah.
Valentine shows up in the second movie, and now she just seems like boring and
Yeah.
uninteresting. Like
Yeah, she is.
the good Jill Valentine. Anyway, that's my Resident Evil situation. But, oh yeah, what you were kind of leading me up towards, Ryan, was I am planning on making a video called I played every Resident Evil game for the first time, or almost every. I played almost every Resident Evil game for the first time. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty interesting video.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna
very
be awesome.
excited. Can't wait. Carly, besides Bellatra, what you been playing?
Not much. It's mostly just been Bellatra.
I hate
I'm very close to 100%, like getting the completionist plus. I know I say that every time, but like I'm literally like 90 Joker tags away from it, which means there's only like 5 or 6 Jokers that I need to beat on the hardest difficulty with.
I'm just imagining he's sitting there at like 98%, and it's been at 98% for months.
Yeah.
And he's saying I'm
that's how
really
it is.
close to 100%,
Yeah.
but like there's no
Well, I was
progress.
at 97 for a while. I'm at 98. It's gonna happen. I think by next time we talk, I'll have it. I'll have done it, and then I'll start a new game on the PlayStation.
On the Sony PlayStation.
on the Sony
Yeah.
PlayStation.
The Sony PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's it? Nothing else?
No, not really. I've been playing more Sonic Racer, but no, it's not been sad at all. I've been having a great time.
That's so sad. I was just kidding. I'm very happy that you're very happy.
I just want
Thank
you.
I just want you, Curly, to think about the fact that I played fucking 15 Resident Evil games while
Yeah.
you still playing Bellatra.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like the amount of gaming that you get in, I don't know how. Like I don't stand a chance to it. There's no shot.
Remember,
Like,
I
play-
am unemployed.
Yeah.
Well, you're
It-
self-employed.
You're
still working on a
self-employed.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Still means I have
yeah,
a lot of time.
between children and work and all that, yeah, I don't get that much gaming time in. And plus, when I do, I'm just want to go to that good old reliable, give me that quick fix.
There's so many things to experience, Curly. You're
Yeah,
missing
man,
so
I am.
much.
There's so
Experiencing
much
the
more
best.
to the world than Coke. I mean, Balatro.
You're better than this, man. At this rate, the only game you're gonna be able to put on your 2026 Game of the Year list is Balatro.
I do plan on jumping into eugenics. I just haven't yet.
Early switch your title to Balatro Addict.
Nice.
Well, that's it. I think I talked about this. I mean, I've been playing Mio, Memories in Orbit. I'm kind of bouncing between 3 games, so I got that. Not much has changed there. I'm not too much farther on that than I was last time. I got through the first couple bosses. Again, it kind of scratches that Hollow Knight itch. I knew you were talking about that last time, Curly. It does give that a little bit of that Hollow Knight, but it's not to that degree. The platforming is obviously not as tight as Hollow Knight. Like it just doesn't feel like that, and it's not going for that. It's far more of like an atmospheric type of vibe, almost Metroidy, like an actual Metroid game, where it's like you're isolated alone in space. And then I've been the main thing I've been playing is actually another indie game called Escape from Ever After, which I don't know if either two of you have seen this game, but it's basically like this like storybook, like a Paper Mario-esque type game where you're playing as this knight that's going off to fight this like slay his arch rival Tender the dragon. And you go into his castle and you find out that his castle's been taken over by a company called Ever After Incorporated. And like it's like like this basically they're imprisoning or not imprisoning, but like they're taking over storybooks and like all the characters from these storybooks are now working for this corporation. And you get a job as an intern and you're working your way up this corporation and like going to different storybooks. Like right now I'm in the Three Little Pigs and they're like going after the wolf village. They did like a whole role reversal where the pigs are evil and the wolves are the victims in this scenario. It's really cool. It's got the Paper Mario classic like combat where you like time your button presses to do extra damage or negate incoming attacks. The music absolutely slaps. It's like super jazzy, like, and it's just like in your face the whole time. I'm not like too far, maybe like 5 or 6 hours into it, but it's a good time. And then I've been playing Resident Evil 8. A little bit of that like in the mornings because I'm a baby. I don't play scary games at night. I've tried a couple times to boot up RE8 at night and I'm just like, nope, not doing this. Maybe the castle sections I could probably handle at night because it's not too bad. But I was going through the village section with the werewolves early on, and I'm just like, or the lichens or whatever. It is like,
wait, you think the village is more scary than the castle?
The castle is not really giving me the scary vibes. Like
not even when Lady Dimitrescu is like hunting you.
She is not an imposing kid. She walks like it's the one thing. Like I told Curly, like RE2 got me for a little bit until Mr. X killed me. Like, and then it's just like, all right, well, you punched me to death. That wasn't super scary.
Oh no, Lady Dimitris, don't chase me. Don't step on me, mommy. How terrifying this must be.
No, I find the presence of a character that's chasing you more scary than any like amount of enemies that you can send at me.
Yeah,
like
the
I remember
chasing me doesn't.
There's one point, you're probably not here yet, but there's one point like I think it is quite, it might be like maybe to like halfway or something into the castle section where you're coming out of like the basement area and then she finds you and you're like trying to get out and like she's so tall and she's looking at you and she's walking towards you and you're like, that is like there's something.
Shut up, Curly.
I don't know, like it doesn't matter that she specifically is like maybe not that scary, but like it's just that presence that makes it scarier for me. when you're seeing a character, it's not just like aimlessly hunting you or whatever. It is chasing you with intent.
I think
And
here's the
like the
thing. Like
character
the thing.
feels more present and more sentient than any
This
other
might be
enemy.
like slight, and it's not really spoilers, but like the areas that she chases you through are very canned. They're very, it's very linear segments. It's not like she has free roam of the castle and she can go wherever she wants. Like she's going to be in very extremely designated areas throughout the castle so far. And I've gotten to the part you're talking about, but like it lasts for like 2 minutes tops, and she's so easy to outrun. Like
Yeah, no, I know she is easy to outrun, but it's just that is what makes it scary for me. Like even though I know how to outrun her, and I don't think she ever even killed me, that it's just that presence, that the hunt, that is what makes it that is the scariest part of any of these games to me.
yeah, I think that's what like so like Mr. X like was that had that presence for me, at least like I said, until he killed me for the first few times. But like he could be anywhere in the police department, and that part like threw me off because like you're trying to solve puzzles while he's chasing you, and that part is like it's the anxiety that like that dread, like is he coming, like can I hear him, like where's he at. But like with Dimitrescu, like the sections that she's in, I'm not really solving it, or at least not yet. I haven't really solved any puzzles while I'm trying to avoid her. She's just kind of like chasing me through the main section of the castle, and once I get off into a side section where one of her daughters is, she's gone. So I don't know. I think I'm close to the end of the castle section, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to see where it goes after this. Hopefully, get
Yeah,
to
I
play a
mean
little bit more in the morning.
you still haven't been in the absolute scariest part of the game. There is one part later in the game that is actually like probably the biggest reason I will never play the game again.
Damn.
Oh wow! All right,
Play it at night,
Uh,
Ryan.
It is.
Play it at night.
It is.
I can't do it. I can't
It
do it,
is
man.
Dude, I love
awful.
that feeling though. That scared feeling.
I don't like it.
The like in my
I'm so easily scared too.
in my Resident Evil ranking, Resident Evil 7 is just right above all the bad games. And it's not because Resident Evil 7 is bad. It is entirely because I didn't enjoy it because it's too scary.
Yeah, I tried. So I played like a little bit of 7, and like so the first time me and Curly ever experienced 7, it was in the VR mode, and like
That freaked me the
my
fuck out.
goodness, like the feeling of walking into the house when it is pitch black, like going from outside into the pitch black house, was so like surreal. Like it felt like I was there, like for the first time. Like, and I was
I
like,
can
and
imagine.
I got to the part where they wanted me to go down the ladder into like the basement of the house. I was just like, I'm not doing this. Like,
And I mean, I think Jack Baker is like the absolute, probably the scariest hunter, or like stalker type enemy in Resident Evil,
oh yeah,
entirely because of how small the house is, like how tight the
yeah,
corridors are and everything. Like you don't, there is no, like you can't really hide from him very effectively in that game.
yeah. I bet. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite things in video games is when games play with scale, with like giant things in the distance. The castle in the distance when you're making your way there at the beginning of this game is so cool. That castle is massive, and it maybe feels a little bit underwhelming when you get in there, and it doesn't feel as big on the inside as it was on the outside. Uh, and that might be a little bit
I mean,
of a
what I love about Village is how, I mean, they have like this kind of storybook theme to it, and the entire village section, and like when you first see like the first vista of the village and the castle in the distance, like it is so like storybook like. It's so
yeah.
like fantastical, and that I think was it's one of the things that I like about it. And I mean, just that like book, what it's called, Village of Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
That like animation is so cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Also, Curly, one thing I was telling Dennis before you joined the call, the voice acting in this game is god awful. It's so bad.
That's all Resident Evil games.
Is it? I remember 2's voice acting, like 2
Yeah, no,
remakes.
the
Only other one I really
remakes
paid.
are pretty good. I think.
I thought the voice acting was
Yeah.
pretty good in those.
Wait, did you say it
I
was
don't know.
mostly
Resident Evil's
even?
always had bad voice acting.
I love Heisenberg in Village. He's so good. I don't
Yeah,
think
he's
you've met
very over the
Heisenberg.
top. But I've met Heisenberg.
Okay.
Can't believe they got Walter White in Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right. Well, with that, let's jump in. Curly, it is your turn for video game 20 questions.
All right.
Just a little recap. So if for anybody watching for the first time, we've done 2 iterations of this for our season point total so far. Dennis is the only one on the board with a point, with Wave Race Blue something. Right? The GameCube
Wave
one?
Race Blue Storm.
Blue Storm.
Is there?
Last
No,
week,
right. I did look up. There are no Wave Race Blue Storm remixes.
I had Final Fantasy VII or Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII last week that they got in like 15 or 16 questions. Basically, we're playing video game 20 questions each week. One of us takes a turn picking a game. The other 2 try to guess it in 19 questions and a guess. And we're keeping a weekly point total. Dennis again is the only one on the board with a point. So without further ado, Mr. Curley, let's kick it off. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Do I need to share the
Yeah,
notepad or whatever again?
Yeah, do that. That will help me so much when it comes to editing this. Like when I edited the second one, and I could just look at when you added text to it to find where the questions were asked. Like, oh, it was so much easier than I would listen to the whole thing.
God, who would want to listen to this?
That's a good point.
I mean, I like listening to it. It's just that I'm trying to make this short and cut out everything that I don't need.
All right. Dennis, you want to kick us off?
Was this game released on or after January 1st, 2000?
Yes.
Okay. Was this game released before January 1st, 2010?
Yes.
10-year window. So we're looking at a PS2, maybe PS3 era game.
Diego says, with the power of editing, people can be lulled into a false sense of security. Come watch these live, not knowing about the feet rants. Right?
Also,
That's how
Ryan,
you get
remember
'em.
to not look at chat. You're doing so.
Yeah, I got chat blocked.
Can you scale it back to how you did had it before?
Well, I was using it to block the chat.
You just hide the chat, I guess.
You can't minimize it?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh.
It's like the smaller your window is, the more space it takes up on stream. It's easier to see it, to read.
All right.
Was it released on was it released on a or yeah, was it released was it multi-platform? Bring
I'll
up the
throw a bone.
Wikipedia page if you don't have it already.
Well, it was originally, yes. Well, oh, sorry. What was the question?
Was it multi-platform? I guess I can reframe the question is, was it initially multi-platform?
No.
Okay, so we know it was multi-platform later. It's probably Resident Evil 4. I mean, I do think it would be quite viable to go after the Capcom 5 thing, and see if that. So maybe you can check if it was a GameCube game.
Okay. Is this a GameCube game? Or wait, hold on. What's the best way to phrase this?
Um,
Was this game
we
originally
know it
released
was
on the
initially
GameCube?
exclusive, so is it a GameCube game? Is a viable question. Or like,
Okay.
was
Is this
it
a game-
was it originally a GameCube exclusive? Something like that.
Was this game originally a GameCube exclusive?
No.
Okay, so it's not the Capcom 5.
Is the Capcom 5 a thing you just made up, or is that a real? Is that a real?
No, that's a real thing. It was like Resident
Okay.
Evil 4. It was like Beautiful Joe, and then like 3 games that never came out.
Okay.
It was when Nintendo announced the GameCube, Capcom basically announced 5 games that were gonna be exclusive to GameCube, and the Shinji Mikami famously said that he would die before releasing Resident Evil 4 on any other platform, and then Resident Evil 4 came out on
Here we
literally
are.
every other platform in existence.
Should we nail down publisher? Because it's not a GameCube game, but it could be. Could it be Wii?
Could be. Yeah, I'm trying to think about like what kind of games would be initially exclusive and then be multi-platform, and
There's a lot of Sony games.
yeah, but
I
like
feel like
most at least of the era PlayStation exclusives have not been released on like PC, even if they have been ported to PS4, PS5.
I mean, you've got the Metal Gear Solid games. You've got Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Um,
Metal Gear might be something. Should we check if this is a PlayStation exclusive?
I guess we'd have to ask if it was originally a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Go
Was
for
it originally a PlayStation exclusive?
Yes.
Did we nail down if it's
PS2 or
well,
PS3?
it could still be a portable game. So both PSP and Vita are in the question. So since we
Yeah.
have 4 platforms, or technically 5 with the PS1, because I think there were still PS1 games coming out at the beginning of this time period. So should we check if it's a console or handheld?
Yeah, I like it. Do we ask if it's a handheld game? Did this game? Well,
Was it originally a handheld?
was this game originally a handheld game?
Yes.
Would be Peace Walker if it's still Metal Gear.
Could be Peace Walker. Could be.
So now we only have a PSP and Vita, so we could get a question on if this is PSP or Vita.
Could also be Birth by Sleep.
Could be.
What about
I think we should. I think considering we only have a one or like a binary thing here, I think we should figure out if it's PSP or Vita.
Okay.
Is this a PSP game?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I feel like we got a pretty good.
So it launched as a PSP exclusive and have since been ported to other platforms.
So that's definitely. I mean, that's Peace Walker and that's Birth by Sleep for sure.
Yeah, those two fit.
Are there any others that come to your mind there? My PSP knowledge is not great.
Do we wanna try to figure out if we can nail it down to? Should we ask, is this a Kingdom Hearts or Metal Gear game?
Sure. I like it. We're only at 8 questions. Is this a Kingdom Hearts or Metal Gear Solid game?
No.
Okay, so it's neither of those two. So it's something else.
Oh man.
We want to try to. I mean, we have a lot of questions left. Now we
Yeah.
need to figure out. This is. Do
I
you
don't think
wanna
there's
check
any.
if-
There's no Final Fantasy games released on PSP, to my knowledge.
What?
Uh,
No, there were. What? It wasn't Crisis Core a PSP game?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh man.
Oh, it could be Crisis Core.
But he wouldn't do Crisis Core the week after or 2 weeks after I did Dirge of Cerberus. There's no shot.
I mean, Curly's Curly. So
I'm curious. So Curly did not have a PSP. I'm curious if this is a game he's played.
could be a game that he played later
Yeah.
on
Well,
a different platform.
that's on a different platform. True.
Wait, it does say in Riverside that you're not being recorded.
I have the dot.
It
Oh.
doesn't show the dot for me, for you. What?
Yeah, whatever. We'll. It's fine. I guess we'll see what happens. Um.
It's your guess, or your question, Dennis. Crisis Core is a good lead,
Yeah.
but
Um. I don't know. We maybe want to ask, like, is this part of a long-running franchise?
that's a good idea. Okay.
Is this part of a long-running franchise, such as Kingdom Hearts, Metal Gear, or Final Fantasy?
I would say that it is. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, I would say it is.
Okay, write that down as yeah. Kinda, possibly. Um,
I feel like his answer kind of rules out Crisis Core in a way, unless he's just being
Yeah.
coy.
if it was Crisis Core, that would be like a definitive yes.
In
Do we want to check if this is a first-party Sony game?
would it have come to other platforms if it did? If it was?
I mean, it could have been ported to like PS4, PS5.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this a
Wait.
is this a first party? Oh,
I'm trying to figure out like what they have. They have ported any PSP games that they own.
what's in Last of Us 2? She's playing a Vita, right? Not a PSP.
Yeah,
With Hotline Miami.
yeah. That was initially a PC game, I think,
Oh, okay.
and also not released before 2010.
Right.
Wait
but I
a
didn't know if,
minute.
like,
Hold
there an
on.
equivalent?
Hold on. Vita came out in 2011. So we wasted a question on this being a PSP game.
Nice.
Mm.
Start asking
Should we
them
narrow
questions,
down?
y'all.
Should we narrow down like genre? Like
Mm,
okay, so like PSP game isn't wasn't there a Persona? Was it Persona 4 a PSP game when it released?
uh, no, it was a PS2 game.
Okay.
I think Persona 3 was no, that was Persona 3, and then they made Persona 3 Portable PSP.
Right. That's right. That's right. Mm. Wonder if he's
Yeah, I'm not so good on a PSP. Probably gonna be some fucking garbage like Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure.
It's a good game, bro.
You wanna go back to the Sony first party?
I don't think it's a first party game. I can't think
I
of
mean,
like any games that they've ported from.
we could ask if it's from a major publisher.
Yeah, but also at the same time, most games were from major publishers at this time.
Yeah. So we're looking at a PS2 PSP type quality game.
Do we want to check? Is this a game that that we have played?
Like all three of us, or
Like, I mean,
I kind of want to know if it's a game Curly's played, because like I said, I'm fairly certain he did not have a PSP until he borrowed mine,
mm,
and the only thing he borrowed it for was Birth by Sleep.
do we want to try to figure out when it was re-released?
Yeah. When
Like
did the
maybe
PSP come out?
PSP came out in 2005, I think. 2006,
Okay.
like that. I'm thinking like, what if we ask, was it released on other platforms within the time period, within this time period that we previously defined?
Okay, I like it.
Was it released on other platforms within the previously defined time period?
I don't really understand what you mean previously
Like
defined time period.
between
2000
2000 and
2010.
2010.
Um,
This could be could
yes.
be multiple. Okay, so I would take that as yes it was, but it had also been released after this point as well. Possibly.
Okay.
So it's a game that released on PSP, initially exclusively on PSP, and then was also released on other platforms afterwards. Could this be GTA Chinatown Wars? I don't know
What
which
else?
platform it came out on first. I know it's on PSP, DS, and like iOS and Android, but I don't know if it was initially released on both PSP and iOS or on one of them, and if so, which one?
Hmm. I How do we narrow down? Do we
There are
wanna-
also the two other GTA games, the what are called Liberty
You wanna-
City Stories and the Vice City Stories, but I think they haven't been ported.
Do we want to ask, like, so we narrowed down KH and MGS. We technically haven't eliminated Final Fantasy. Do we want to say Final Fantasy or GTA?
He did say it was part of a long running franchise, and he kind of hesitated on it. So he probably isn't GTA. Like, what is there? If there is a long running franchise, GTA is it. You know?
That's a good point.
Just as a clarifier, your question wasn't is it a long running franchise? You added an extra part to that, which made it a little bit
Can you-
confusing to answer.
how can you
Because you in the vein,
did
you
I
said
word
in
it?
the vein of some
oh yeah, like
franchises.
yeah, and I mentioned some long running franchises.
Yeah, but I mean that's the part that had me hesitate a bit.
Okay, so it is part if you okay, so it is part of a long running franchise.
But not to the degree of a Kingdom Hearts or Metal Gear Solid.
I think, or do you mean that just the fact that I added examples made you hesitate? Not necessarily what the examples were.
It made me hesitate because I'm like, does that change things on the answer? Because like I don't know if that, because you clarified if that changed what you're asking in any way.
So if we retroactively just reframe the question as is it part of a long running franchise, it's still a yes.
I would just say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remove the kinda. It could be GTA.
And it still could be Final Fantasy. Do we want to eliminate both of those? Or narrow down to?
Do we want to do like is this a Final Fantasy or a GTA game?
I like it.
Oh man. Do we have another one that we can throw in there?
Not that I can think of that was ported to another console, because like the only other game that's coming to mind for PSP is the Uncharted one.
The Vita
Was it
game.
Golden? Is it a Vita game? Okay.
All I can think about are like the games that I played, which was like Daxter on PSP, and that has definitely not been re-released.
Are we
Wait
sure?
a minute. Wait a minute. Could it be no? Could it be Jack and Daxter: The Lost Frontier, which was initially released on PSP and then released on PS2? Wait, there are multiple PSP games that was first released on PSP and then came out on PS2.
But that doesn't make them multi-platform.
It does. There are two platforms.
Is that what we mean by multi-platform? Is that what he means by multi-platform?
Can we get a clarification on what you meant as multi-platform?
If you asked if it was multi-platform, then yeah, I would separate like a DS versus a Wii, which was in the same generation. Is that what you're asking? Like, what do you mean?
Like a game that, for example, Jack and Daxter and
So
the
you
Lost
can't
Frontier.
like if a game
which-
came out on Game Boy, but also was playable on like Super Nintendo or like what?
Okay, so in this situation, not confirming that it is this game, Jack and Daxter: Lost Frontier came out on PSP and was later re-released on PS2. Is that a multi-platform game in your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that answers
Okay.
that question. So there were multiple games that Sony made at the time for PSP that later came out on PS2, including Jack and Daxter and the Lost Frontier. I think
Right.
also Secret Agent Clank.
That's right.
I think also the Siphon Filter games that they made on PSP were also released on PS2.
But this allows it to be a Sony first-party game.
It does.
Do we want to narrow that down?
Sure.
Is this a Sony first party game?
No.
Okay, so it's none of those.
It could still be GTA
Could still be GTA.
or Final Fantasy.
All right, do we want to check if it's a Final Fantasy or GTA game?
Roll with it.
Is this a Final Fantasy or GTA game?
No.
Oh my god. What is this game?
This is wild. This is about to be some BS. I'm calling it. Right
Yeah.
now. It's about to be some Lego Racers bullshit right here. Um, what else came out on PSP, dude? Not a Sony first party, not GTA or FF.
Do you want to check? Like, there were a lot of games at the time that were like licensed games. Do we see if
This is
if it's a
game based on
licensed
a
game?
license. Yeah, I like it.
Is this a licensed game?
I would say no.
Meaning, is it part of a franchise that's not originally a video game franchise?
No.
It's still part of a long running franchise. So that's probably our biggest takeaway right now is what long running franchises had a game on the PSP. Got well, it's not first party, so it's not either like it's not Chains of Olympus or Ghost of Sparta. You want to ask if this is a game Curly's played?
I don't know.
I don't think it helps
know
us
what-
that much.
Yeah, I don't know what he's played. I mean, I know he's played Balatro a lot. I know you played Lair Obscure Expedition 33.
I have.
Maybe do we want to check if this is like a Japanese or a Western game?
What? Yeah, that's a good idea. Eastern Hemisphere.
That doesn't help us because like games made in Europe also count as Western games in society, even though it is quote unquote part of the. By the way, I looked up this about Eastern Hemisphere. It is a thing in terms of like old school mapping terminology. It is
Right.
not like a real thing. Like there is nothing like
Man, ask some damn questions. I want to go to bed.
like with the northern and southern hemispheres. There's like actual like differences in like how the environment works, but not with that. Nobody uses it anymore.
Some of us use it.
Oh man. I am. I feel like I'm nowhere close. We need to figure out what franchises we could have. Like, do we want to see if there's like a game from this franchise that was released on contemporary consoles, or like what like?
I think we want to
was
check
there-
if it's like a Western or Eastern game.
Okay.
Is this a Western game, as in made in America or Europe?
I feel like we could just phrase it: was this game developed in Japan?
Sure. I mean, yeah, like I was thinking about like China and Korea, but they didn't really make console games at the time. So yeah, was this main game made in Japan?
Yes.
Japanese game, that helps. Could this still be a Square Enix game?
What else is there?
I mean, so what are our options as far as Japanese developers? So, I mean, we've got Square, it's Konami, uh,
Capcom.
Capcom. Is this a Resident Evil game? Was there an RE on?
No.
No.
He would know. He's the expert.
Yeah, he is the expert. What other Capcom games do we have? I mean, there's no. I mean, Sega doesn't make sense here unless we are thinking of like a Persona. For some reason, I thought Persona 4 was a PSP.
You're thinking about Persona 4 Golden on Vita.
That's what it is. Okay. Is this? You want to ask if this is an RPG?
Sure.
Is this an RPG?
No.
Not an RPG. I
Mm.
think that helps a lot because, like, what other types of games were coming out of Japan?
Is this a bullshit ass game like Pitfall the Mayan Adventure? um, by the way, it says my ad blocker has removed over 1,000 ads from Riverside
That's
this
amazing.
session.
Damn. I haven't seen any.
Yeah,
I just
don't know
look
what
over
it's
and I'm just
talking
like completely malwared.
But like a weird like off like a well, he said it's not based on a license. Like I was thinking like Bandai.
Bro, I have no fucking idea, dude.
Oh man. I feel like asking if it's a game he knows we've played or that he's played is a solid move because I mean, or is this game available on contemporary consoles?
Yeah. Is this game available on any of the currently maintained platforms?
Yes.
Platforms.
Do you want to check if it's exclusive to any of the current platform or multi-platform? Or should we just
What would
assume
be-
that it's
it-
multi-platform?
We already know that it's multi-platform.
But I mean, it could still have been like only released on PS5.
See, that's what I thought multi-platform meant. Is it came out on PlayStation, like family of consoles? Did it also come out on Nintendo or Xbox?
Just a clarifying one on that contemporary thing. Would you also count like the as part of like it not just like a port, like also part of like Nintendo Classics or like the PS2 emulated stuff on PlayStation?
What are you asking exactly? Sorry.
Like, do you also count like the emulated games that are available, not just
Yes.
ports?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be like a game that's on, like they have why I'm saying like it could still be like exclusive to PS5 is because they have released several PSP games on PS5, like through emulation.
Was there any Monster Hunter games on PSP?
Yes. I don't know if any of them were reported. I don't think any of them were reported. Do you want to check if this is a port or emulation?
Sure.
Is this
Yeah, just ask if it's emulation.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Or no, is this like a port, like a product that you can buy outside of like or yeah, is this specifically a port and not part of any kind of platforms emulation thing?
Yeah, are you talking about the game or like what are we talking about?
Yeah, like is the game like is it a port?
On the PSP?
No, like the new version.
That's what I'm like. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the new versions, are they ports or are they like
Yes.
emulated as part of a system's emulation things?
Yes, they're. I would say ports.
Chrono Cross.
was that? That's a PS1 title, right?
Fuck. That's not a PSP game?
Yeah, Chrono Cross is PS1.
Fuck. Was there like a no, we know it's not a Final Fantasy game. I was thinking about like Tactics or something. Because they didn't release multiple like
We
Tactics games.
also know it's not an RPG, so it can't be Chrono
Yeah,
Cross.
true.
What other genre of games does Japan make, man? Like,
They only make RPGs.
Did I already pick Chrono Cross for one of them?
you picked Chrono. No,
Or
I
is it
picked
Chrono
Chrono Trigger.
Oh, okay.
I mean that's a good point. Like what Japanese games are not RPGs? Because they're all RPGs. And by that question, do you mean that it's not primarily an RPG and there could still be RPG elements, or is this like not RPG at all?
I meant this is like I was asking.
I'm
Because, like,
asking,
is it a
it's
traditional RPG?
clarifying for Curly.
No.
Sorry. The what?
Like, do you mean that it's like by not an RPG? Do you mean that it's not primarily an RPG? Like, could there still be any kind of RPG elements in the game?
I'm gonna just answer the question that it is not an RPG.
Okay.
Is there a Sonic game on the PSP? Maybe a Mega Man game on the PSP?
There are Sonic and Mega Man. The Mega Man games on PSP, I'm pretty sure were not ported anywhere. There was like
Man, they've
There
ported
was
like
like
every Mega Man game at this point.
they did a remake of Mega Man 1 and Mega Man X on PSP that never
Right.
came to anything
Maverick
else.
Hunters.
Yeah. Those never came anywhere else. Sonic has, I know at least of like Sonic Riders, those have not been ported.
Do we ask him if it's a game he knows either of us have played?
Sure, go for it.
Is this a game that either of us have played?
Honestly, I don't know. Pretty sure you haven't. I literally just don't know about Dennis.
Almost feel like that
And
shouldn't count
that's-
as a question.
What do you mean? I'm pretty sure you haven't, but I don't know that for certainty.
This is gonna be such a helpful question for the short video.
Hey man, they got to get to know these hosts.
As they scroll by.
Yeah.
We got one question and a guess left.
Dude, I have no fucking idea. Could it be like a Like a visual novel or something?
Am I gonna get? Not. This isn't an official question. Am I gonna get really upset when we find out the answer to this game?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting it. Let's just ask a question and make a guess. And
Um, is this does this game feature like a platformer mascot?
No.
It's
didn't you
not
say
like
something
a
about
Sonic
Splinter
or
Cell earlier, or Siphon Filter?
Siphon. That's a first party Sony game.
Siphon Filter is for. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's Bend.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Let's have it.
Was there any Tomb Raider games on PSP?
Yeah, but they were all ports of the console games.
Okay. I don't even know if I have a guess.
Do we give up?
What you
No,
think,
we
Dennis?
have to guess something.
We're
just trying to
gonna have to start
literally-
setting a timer.
I just have to literally think of anything at all.
Uh Just ask if it was Persona 3 Portable.
I mean, that's definitely not it because it was released on
It's
PS2
not it.
first.
Yeah, we're not getting this. I guess
Just think of any PSP game that could possibly fit this description.
That's the game. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, just think of any title. Like I can't even think of any single game.
That's what makes this game difficult. Is as soon as you start playing it, everything just like woo gone. Your brain gets crossed and
Oh.
when I guess a Sonic game, whatever.
It's
you
not
said.
a no mascot platform.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Monster Hunter.
Let's just blanketly state Monster Hunter.
I'm fine with that.
Is this Monster Hunter on PSP in any sense?
it definitely is not.
Okay,
All
now
right.
slowly reveal what game it is by bringing up random facts
yeah.
of it on the Wikipedia page.
Of course. This is a 2004 game developed by Q Entertainment.
Q Entertainment.
It is a puzzle video game published for the PlayStation Portable by Bandai in Japan and by Ubisoft everywhere else.
Do you know what it is, Ryan?
No, I wanted to guess Bandai. Not that would have helped me in any way.
Okay, continue.
It is the work of video game designer Tetsuya Mizuguchi, who has worked at Sega. Anything?
Luminous?
Luminous.
It is Luminous?
It's Luminous. Luminous Puzzle Fusion, the first one, which was ported to, yes, PS2 and also to Nintendo Switch and modern consoles, and also had a sequel last year. making it a long-running franchise. There's been a bunch of
That's-
sequels in between there.
No, there are multiple Luminous games.
Yeah.
It tracks.
I feel like we're flying in the face of the gentleman's agreement with this. Like,
Why?
Luminous, no, that's on us. Luminous is like a legendary puzzle game. Like
Luminous is.
Tetris is on its
I
own
literally
level.
drafted it on my Fantasy Critic last year.
Like Tetris is on its own level, but Luminous is pretty much as close as you can get in terms of that. Like it's right next to like Dr.
man.
Mario and like Puyo
Bro.
Puyo.
It's been ported to like 20 different consoles and mobile and all kinds of shit. It's huge. What do you mean? It's like Dennis said, it's next to Tetris as like one of those popular puzzle games of all time.
I don't think anything is next to Tetris, but it is among the other
Yeah,
ones.
you're right.
Like Dr. Mario and Puyo Puyo.
I don't know.
There we have it. Oh, I need to hear an argument. I need to hear it.
No, I think
You're gonna tell me you don't
This-
know Luminous?
this is
I-
not
I-
this
I
is not
would
this
have
is
never
not
gotten to see
Pitfall
the
the Mayan
videos.
Adventure.
I'm just saying, like, I clearly have to change the way I'm picking my games.
I mean, 100%. I mean, why did you pick Dirge of Cerberus?
Because under my understanding of the
No.
gentleman's agreement, I'm picking
No,
games that I think
dude,
that we will all
Luminous.
get.
Luminous is on the same level as Dirge of Cerberus.
You're full of it. The Luminous franchise is not on the same stratosphere as the Final Fantasy.
As
franchise.
far
I will
as
not entertain this
obscurity for
argument.
video games, what are you talking about?
I won't hear it. I won't hear it.
No, that's
I-
crazy.
It's not.
talk.
It's not obscurity for video games. It's obscurity for our conversation of video games. I'm picking games that I know that you guys know about. You said, I don't know if you've played this game. I've never heard of this game.
You've heard of Luminous? I've talked about playing.
What do you
it
mean
many
you haven't
times,
heard of
dude.
Luminous?
I know of Luminous Arise, but I've never played a Luminous game. And I've
Bro,
didn't-
you need
definitely
you
not
need
play
an
the
Luminous-
franchise.
education,
When
man. What are you
Luminous
talking
Remastered
about?
came out, I would literally talk to you about it. About how good the music is, how it's literally a puzzle and rhythm game. You're a lying liar. That's what you are.
Not the PSP game.
No, on the Switch.
Also, I mean,
I
as
don't think
as
that- I
a
don't believe
as
that's
a
true.
as a kind of funny viewer, they've talked about Luminous extensively over the years.
Yeah, Greg talks a lot about the most recent Luminous, or the one before this last one.
He talks about Luminous.
Yeah, like both him and Colin have talked multiple times about Luminous. Like ever since back in the IGN days. So this is on us. We should have known Luminous. I am totally on Curly's side here, even though I lost.
Interesting. All right. Like I said, I'll accept it. I just I will be adjusting the way I play this game going forward.
Right, you can stop sharing your screen now.
I will when I feel like it.
I think it's weird that I don't have control over other screens. as,
Oh, yeah.
as
Hosting
the
it.
as the producer of the show, like I think that's weird.
All right. Well, with that being said, Curly, you are in the point column. You and Dennis are now tied at 1. Because you're both filthy cheaters. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Fair game.
That's
Good
wild.
job.
I
Congratulations
want to know how
to
many
you.
copies Luminous has sold compared to Dirge of Cerberus right now.
It's not about the popularity of the game. It's about
What are
our
you
social
saying,
circle.
then?
The gentleman's agreement
Our
is between the
social-
3 of
I've
us.
talked to you extensively
Ryan-
about the game.
Ryan,
We've talked about
you're a
Luminous
liar.
Arise. You're just
You're a
salty because you
filthy liar.
lost.
Has any
You're a
of us
filthy liar.
actually played Dirge of Cerberus?
I've beaten Dirge of Cerberus. I know you've watched Dirge of Cerberus, and I know
I have not
we've
like
had
watched it extensively. I've watched some.
we have all talked about Dirge of Cerberus on a podcast.
Yeah,
We talked about Luminous on the podcast. I picked it for
we
my
have,
fantasy
we
critic.
have talked about Luminous. Yeah. Also,
You
that's
don't
just
think
like
I talked
a
about the
general-
original game when I drafted the game? You fool.
That's a general, just
You are
like
a fool.
You fool.
That's just like a general video game history game you should know about.
I mean, I know the franchise Luminous. I just like knowing a random PSP game from the franchise. Probably not.
You could have picked
Random
Luminous
PSP
Remastered that
game.
you would have won.
Luminous
Or the
on
PS2 game.
Luminous on PSP was the first one.
That's the original game, bro.
And
What are
like
you
the
talking
guy,
about?
the guy famously made 2 puzzle games. He made Luminous on PSP, and then he made Meteos with Sakurai on DS. He made them like around the same time.
Meteos would have been a mean one. Luminous, nah, bro, you lose. You lose
Yeah,
that fight.
I mean nobody's played Meteos, so. And there's only one entry in that. They never made it.
Ugh. All right. Well,
You ready?
Ready?
You ready?
go ahead
Ready?
and wrap up the night.
Are you ready?
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you, Diego. Thank you, Leggy. Thank you, Burb, Dennis, Curley. Thank you so much. If you like what we do, make sure to follow the channel on all the places that we're at: YouTube, Spotify, Blanket, Google,
Wherever
no,
you
not Google.
consume.
Wherever
we're
you,
there.
yeah, not quite. We're getting there though. But yeah, we're live every Wednesday from 10 o'clock sometimes till 1:30 in the morning. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and we'll be back next week. And now we awkwardly wave goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Go play Luminous.
You ready?
Rules.
Ready?
You ready?
You ready? Are you ready?
The Katie's just wait.
Buckle up for the next chapter of Fast and Furious at Universal
just has a
Studios
little-
Hollywood.